Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William here and Andrew of Allegory Gallery. Thank you for joining us tonight. Whew, it is warm in here. I just took a quick run out to the car. I left get my heart pounding.
Get your adrenaline up.
Adrenaline up. Yes, my eye is still.
It's not as bad.
It's not. It's much better than it was. I think it ended up being a sty, not an allergic reaction, because people just kept saying that styes hurt so much. I'm like, it barely hurt at all.
You can have both.
I could have had both. It is possible.
One could lead to the other.
One could lead to the other. That's very true.
Don't sell yourself short.
I know, right?
You're multi-talented.
So,
by the way, we're here.
We're here.
We thought we might be.
We thought we might be on the road. Yeah, this morning.
We checked our hotel reservations, and they weren't until tomorrow.
Yes.
So instead of driving around randomly in Winston-Salem, gently crying and knocking on people's doors.
Right, or sleeping in the van. And not the ideal choice. We stayed home today, and I got some mowing done. I had to mow at the cottage. Thank goodness. I'm glad we had the extra day. Because I didn't get to mow yesterday because it kept, it would surprise rain.
All week long.
All week long. Every time I was like, I have a moment, let me go up here and mow. Rain.
Or no battery.
Or the batteries were dead. Yeah, I had to charge the batteries. I left the batteries at home instead of at the cottage. So yeah, that is, and then I had pottery yesterday, and that took up some of the time.
And you can't mow in the dark anyway.
Can't mow in the dark. I mean, we could. But it just gets dewy and wet in the dark. So
it'd be like, here, hold the flashlight.
Right. I'm gonna tape the flashlight to the lawnmower. Our friend Susie is here. Hello, Susie. Cynthia is here. Thank you so much for joining us. And he says, I hope your eye gets better. It is much better. You might not be able to tell on camera, but the swelling is much better.
It's just mostly because you're real fair.
I'm very fair skinned, so you're going to see the bright red of the spot. So
look, I got a real bad sunburn, and people are like, "Oh, you did?" I was like, "Yes."
Yes. If I got a real bad sunburn, you would know it.
I'm like, "It hurts."
Yeah. So, yeah, I think it's a sty, and thank goodness I'm already on antibiotics for the tick bite, because that's what they do, is give you antibiotics. So got that covered.
Oh boy.
And so we're all good.
Fall apart.
I know. Let's not do it. So yeah, we are here at the house today. I did some shipping. I got as much out as I could this week. If I didn't get a package out to you, I'm sorry. I tried. Depending on how tonight goes, I may try to get a few more out to drop off tomorrow when we get to Winston-Salem.
He's going to bring most of the stuff for shipping.
Yeah, so I'm going to pack up. I didn't get everything packed up earlier. We still have to go to the cottage anyway and pick up stuff.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. So I'm going to pick up a lot of orders and boxes and things like that and take it with me, because when Andrew is in at the Metal Museum for the fire conference, I'm not actually going to be at the conference. So I'm going to have time throughout the week.
We only got one scholarship.
We only got one scholarship, and the ticket prices are a little bit high for us.
Well, anything's high right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I mean,
it's reasonable, but the thing
is, it's good if you're, but I'm not a blacksmith.
It's not neither, but it's for iron pour. And so it's something I've never done.
Yeah. And Andrew at least has some experience in that.
Not enough, but we'll see.
But yeah, for me to take it, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to get some work done at the Airbnb or the hotel, whatever we get.
Hopefully tonight's good.
Because we've got, hopefully sales tonight are good, because we got to book an Airbnb.
Surprise.
Kind of flying by the seat of our pants here a little bit.
It's just all, when I looked at this calendar, it seemed like I had more time than I actually did. And I have all these deadlines. See, I think it's like this thing where when it rains, it pours.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had a couple weeks where I didn't have anything scheduled, and now everything's due all at once.
That tends to happen for us, it seems like. Norma's here. Hello, Norma.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Getting ready to see you. Kimberly is here. Hello, Kimberly. Thank you for joining us. Charlie is here. Thank you for joining us. Charlie says, OMG, a tick bite and a sty. I know, right? I got the tick bite, and the tick was diagnosed as positive for Lyme disease, so I got on antibiotics, and then I got a sty like 2 days. 1 day after that.
Maybe stress.
Could have been stress. Could be. Hello, Vicky. Thank you for joining us. So yeah, I'm going to take a bunch of stuff down with me, and I'm sure...
remotely.
Yeah, I'm going to work remotely. I'll take my scale and take some boxes and take some packing materials, and we'll be shipping out. Some of your packages may end up shipping out starting in Tennessee. So
I was like, where? And I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
That's where we're going. And we're going to be doing lives from down there as well, but I got to figure out if we're going to do lives at 7:30 Eastern time or 8:30 Eastern time. Because we're going to be behind an hour. And so we'd have to start them at 6:30, which I don't even know.
I won't even be out of the
if you'll be out of the thing. Yeah. So
maybe I will.
So we have to see, and we have to make sure our lives end in enough time to get dinner. So because I know it's a city, things are usually open pretty late, but we do often have a harder time finding vegetarian things open later at night wherever we go. So the lives may be a little bit quicker than we're used to while we're away, but hopefully we will do other lives to make up for that, as far as showing you what's going on, and maybe showing you around where we are and things like that. So we'll have more kind of talkative, fun lives. And then maybe the selling lives will be kind of quick, and we'll show you the stuff. And because those are to help us keep business flowing so that I can actually go on this trip. If we don't do them, then I pretty much have to stay home and do the lives. So we're going to try and make it all work so that I can actually get a chance to go and help do the driving, because it's a lot of driving. It's a lot of driving.
We also are going to be closed in store.
Yes.
So just keep that in mind if you're planning to come.
Yeah, if you're going to visit the Johnstown location, we're going to be closed this weekend and next weekend. We won't be back until the 19th or so. When you say that, it feels like it's such a long time. But we won't be back until then. So we'll be back open. It's like the 23rd or something in the physical store. I forget the exact date, but we'll be open that weekend. And then
we'll be closed the next weekend.
For what?
For Snagit Touchdown.
For Snagit Touchdown. So that we haven't even announced yet.
And I'm going to be gone.
Well, you are gone all the time.
Because I'm doing the event in Pittsburgh.
Oh, the event in Pittsburgh. Yes. Lennis is here. Hello, Lennis. Thank you for joining us. Norma says, getting ready to hit the road in the morning. I may not stay too long tonight. Definitely not past 9.
That's very disciplined of you.
That is disciplined of you.
We're leaving tomorrow. My goal, I'm going to set the timer to leave at 7:30. So when we leave at 8.
You better set it at 7 then. No. We're going to try and leave by 8 at the very latest tomorrow morning.
I do have some work that I have to finish before I go. So it's going to be interesting to do that work. And I think I'm going to stay up late and let you take the first
driving shift. That usually works out the best. If I get sleep the night before, then I can usually drive a good chunk, usually most of the way.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. Kimberly says, take your time. wait, take your time, enjoy the working getaway. We will survive. Well, we need to survive
Oh
too.
no,
So
our bills don't
the
stop.
bills don't stop. I always talk about this, and like our bills, there's a bill that comes in at least once a day for something, and they don't stop coming in. So we have to continue doing the lives while we're away to try and generate funds. We will resume the shipping when we get back. So
Well, you're gonna still be. I don't know how our living situation is gonna be.
yeah, if we get an Airbnb like we had last time in Memphis, that was nice.
If we could get the same one we got last time, that'd be great because
Yeah.
it was
big enough to do.
and it was private.
Private. It had a full living room. It had a kitchen in case we needed to cook.
Mm-hmm.
It was all private. So we have to look into that and see if it's available, maybe, and what the costs are.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can do that, I'm going to try and do as much shipping as I can while I'm there. So
Like I hope you get to do some fun stuff. But like I'm looking at the calendar for the week. So on the 13th, I get there, and it starts, I think, around 1 to 5. It says waxwork advice. And then 5 o'clock, studio assistant. I'm not a studio assistant. Sand mixing demonstration at 6. So it must be quick because they're having their dinner at 7. I don't think I'm in that either because it's studio assistant. And then Wednesday, I don't know what the heck a shell dip is, but that's 11 to 5 and 8. Iron and coke breaking is 1 to 9. For how many hours is that?
8 hours.
8 hours of breaking rocks. What did I sign up for?
Is this where you just kind of duck in and see things, or
No, your work.
Oh.
I don't know if I need that because I'm gonna make something the size of a softball, which I have to do tonight, by the way. I can sculpt that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, oh, everyone's so creative. So, So then it's at 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Sign-in begins. I need to bring a piece for the exhibition because they're gonna have an exhibition artwork due at the museum by 11. Then there's a lunch break.
Oh, Linus has sound tonight. Anne says hello. Hello, Anne.
Then Thursday, breakfast provided at 8 a.m.
We got some early days.
I know. And late. Friday is... Isn't that what I just said, Friday?
I think you did Thursday.
It'll be great.
I don't know what you're doing, so...
I don't actually know either.
I thought this was a conference you just go and attend, but I didn't know you were working.
No. You get to do it's like a foundry. So iron pouring and stuff. So I think I'm going to do bronze, and it's going to be bronze pours on Saturday. And then the iron pour is in the afternoon.
And it's done on Saturday, right?
Sunday.
Oh, because our calendar didn't have it going through Sunday, I didn't think.
It is. But it ends, it says conference wrap-up is 1 to 5.
It's a long wrap-up.
So I don't know if it's like cleaning. Wait, it says 10 to 12 is mandatory cleanup of foundry, all participants. There's a lunch break and then conference wrap-up. So I don't know if that's like we were hugging for like 4 hours. But I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah. Hello, Angela. Thank you for joining us. Lena says, we watched our friend on Jeopardy tonight, but he lost. That's cool that they were even on there. So, hey.
You never know.
You never know. Right? So, yeah, we have a big trip planned. I'm, of course, anxious about it, but we're going to do as much as we can as we do. And we're going to keep the live sales going. It sounds like I will be live selling with most of you all in the evenings because Andrew looks like he's going to be busy until late at nights. This is probably today the last live sale of the week, though. Friday, we are heading down to Winston-Salem, and then we're going to be teaching into the evenings for Friday evening, and then Saturday, Sunday teaching, and then Monday we drive over to Memphis. Hello, Kim says, missed the last few lives on vacation. Well, I hope you had a good vacation, Kim. Welcome back. Susie is here. Hello, Susie. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so that's life around here. We are frantically, but not frantically. Maybe we should be more frantically packing and getting ready, but it will be what it's going to be. We're going to do our best, and I think it's going to be great. We're going to be good. So yeah, how's everyone else out there? How are you all doing? What's your week been like? I talked with you all a little bit yesterday. We were doing the live, but I feel like I didn't get the introduction talk to you because I was at my pottery class. So what's going on? How's everybody doing?
We didn't really have that.
You didn't really have that? I know Norma's getting ready to visit us. Anybody else coming down to Winston-Salem to learn powder coating?
No.
No? No one else? No one else signed up? Still 2 spots available. Could still sign up. Yeah. How's everyone else? Let me know in the comments. What are y'all doing? What did y'all do today? I mowed. I did shipping. I had to pick up my prescriptions. Thank goodness. I didn't realize that 2 of my prescriptions were almost out. And I don't know how long before, how long in advance they'll let me fulfill my prescriptions, because sometimes I've tried to do it and they're like, your prescription's not ready yet. You can't refill yet. So I usually wait until I'm close to out because the pharmacy is literally a few blocks away. And I looked at my bottles today. I'm like, I'm not going to make it through this trip. So I called in my prescriptions, and thankfully they got them done in time. So I did that too today. And so this is my second week of 410s. I love it. I bet.
What?
4 10-hour days instead of 5 8-hour days. And got a shift change.
Oh.
So she's been wanting that for a while, and she finally got it. So now she works 4 10-hour days and gets 3 days off.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I know. I like that. Lennis has been planting flowers. Said, I wish I could come down. We do too.
That'd be fun.
I know. Ann says, I wrapped and mailed all of my animal auction stuff, so that's done. I bought second of my own necklaces that didn't sell, so now my total donation is $535. Wow.
Nice.
That's a good donation. Good job. Good job.
I would say, Lennis, you could stay in our hotel room since it's like a suite. And we're driving past your house. But we're
not coming back.
No. So you may be away for a week.
I know. You'd be away
live with William.
You'd be away for quite a while before we could get you back home.
And we don't know what our living situation is going to be like in Memphis.
No, we do not.
Anybody in Memphis have an extra room?
Anybody in Memphis we know have an extra room.
You know, I used to have Memphis contacts, but that dried up. So I knew a doctor who lived in Memphis and worked for St. Jude's. But then she got a divorce with somebody, and so
done.
They moved.
Done. Lennis says, don't tempt me.
I mean, I guess you could take a Greyhound back.
Yeah, because we won't be going back the same way. I mean, we could. But even coming home, it wouldn't be.
And it's
act the
going to
same
add an
way.
extra 4 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that would be hard.
It's a long...
It'd be fun, but that would be a
There's
long...
2 seats open in that class if people are curious.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also come up whenever.
Yeah, it's probably easier just to come up here at some point.
And
Logistically, right?
We're almost... we're making some progress with the studio. But I've been gone a lot, so kind of the progress is kind of halted.
Yeah. Lena says Poopy would come get me. That's an option.
Think on it.
That's an option.
Let us know before.
And says Lennis was a good live cell assistant before.
I know. We don't have
right?
to run us around as much because we won't have anywhere to run.
There won't be anywhere to run. We're gonna pack up 5 bags worth of stuff, and that's gonna be the lives. And hopefully y'all like them, and we'll buy something. We also have a Mother's Day sale going on, by the way. So we just started that today. Save 25% off most items in the online store. I think the only exclusion is the Bead Happy Boxes. And they're excluded because we just came out with them and we can't discount them. So the Bead Happy Boxes are excluded from the sale, but everything else in the online store is 25% off using discount code Mother's Day. All one word, Mother's Day.
I think you'll like it. It's a very happy kit.
The Bead box, yeah, the Bead Happy. Yeah, so the Bead Happies are still available. They are a mystery box. They come packaged in a small priority box. So you know the priority boxes that look like, for those of us who remember VHS tapes, they're kind of that size-ish. And they come chock full of stuff. They are $75. They do come with their own shipping amounts. So if you purchase them and something else in the same order, everything will ship separately. We package up the boxes and seal them shut, so we can't add anything to them. So you will see a kind of a higher shipping rate if you get the box and other things, because we do have to do 2 different shipments for you. But can't combine those. But they are $75, and they are chock full of stuff. It's going to be fun, summery stuff, and they are we generally try to package them up that they are worth at least $150 retail inside the mystery box. So you get a really nice discount if you want to look at it that way. You get 50% discount on the boxes already, which is why we can't put them on sale. So they're already usually at about 50% off because we charge $75 and try to give you $150. Around there. So those are available. The Mother's Day sale is on, and it will go through Monday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. So Monday night is the end of the sale. We know that we can't ship things to you in time to give them on Mother's Day. So one of the other ways around that too is you can buy a gift certificate in our online store. And if you give it to your mom or whoever, you get it for yourself. If you're getting it for yourself, you can just shop the sale. But you can give it on Mother's Day, and then they still have another day to use it before the sale ends. So they could use that gift certificate during the sale. Now, you can't get a discount on gift certificates, but you get a discount on the things you buy with the gift certificates. So that's a possibility. And then we will resume shipping around the 19th when we get back home.
And the boxes won't go out until a week after we get back.
Yeah, the boxes will go out about a week after we get back. So a week and a half, something like that after we get back, the boxes will head out the door for you. Suzanne says, hello, everyone. Wasn't expecting this tonight.
Yeah,
we weren't sure either.
Yeah, we thought we were leaving this morning.
Yeah.
And then we called the hotel, and they gave us the reservation, and it starts tomorrow.
Yeah. So that gave us more time to gather some stuff. So that's why. Which is good, because that's why I'm going to be able to gather some of the shipping and stuff this time. Because if we would have left yesterday, I would not have been ready for that. So this is giving me time. I packaged up some stuff, got some stuff together, and I'm going to work on being able to ship while I'm down there, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to attend the fire conference or not, but
Yeah, we
can't.
were trying to figure out logistically how we were going to do it.
Yeah.
Because we hate to close the shop.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, the shop isn't really, I mean, it's picking up.
It's picking up, and I hate to, because we had like the last 2 weekends or so, we've had 3 or 4 classes, and I hate to close it down for 2 weeks after we've been getting classes, but I think it's going to be better for my brain to actually go on a little trip.
Well, the other thing is that then I have to drive by myself, and that's kind of a long.
It's a very long trip for him.
And I don't mind to do it, but it is.
Yeah. And we always come up with different ideas, and we get sparks of inspiration when we go away together.
Yeah, because you can't go anywhere.
Right.
You're trapped
in the car. And so we think about things, but sometimes just you know, meeting other people and talking and just, you know, kind of re-sparks stuff. And inspires things. So it's always good. And so I'm excited to get out a little bit. We have our neighbor taking care of our fur babies for us and watching over the house. So we appreciate that. Cinnamon says, hi, Charlie is with Ray. Hello, Cinnamon.
We have somebody watching the cottage too, popping in.
Yeah, we always have help, which we're super thankful for. And so that's what's going on, y'all. We're here. Hopefully we'll make some sales tonight so that we can book an Airbnb for Memphis. We're you know, it sometimes feels like we're last minute, and we kind of are sometimes, but it always works out.
I'm not worried.
No, we don't.
I mean, worst comes to worst, they do have camping on site. So, in theory, we can be hardy in our hearts.
And we've got a van. So we can technically sleep in a van. If we need to.
I don't really want to.
Nobody wants to do that, but you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
No.
So just as long as I can take a shower somewhere.
Yeah, because I don't need to go be in the hot, sweaty time.
Day after day after day.
I'm like, so everybody's camping? So there's people camping and they're going to be sweating all day?
I hope they have camp showers, right?
No, like, how does this work exactly?
So
am I gonna have to bring like a pomander? Some sage? Who wants a smoke bath?
Who wants a smoke bath? So
for the release of bad energy.
Right.
Line up.
Get rid of that bad energy.
Oh, this is just a little bit of Febreze.
and here's a dryer sheet.
Oh, look, deodorant.
Right. So
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll make it. It always works out. That's what, you know, it's what I'm trying to remember.
It does.
It does. And that's, my mom has always said that. Like, my mom and I talk about manifestation and things, and you know, growing up, things weren't always easy, and she worked very hard. And she instilled in us that you have to work hard for things. And that's, I think, still good. And I think that's a good thing to keep in mind. But at the same time, she's like, there are things that came together in my life that I still to this day have no idea how it worked out, but it did. And she said, that's the one thing that I've always said, and it's true, she has, is that things work out for us. And so when things are getting bad and my anxiety is really high, I'm trying to remember that has been true. Things work out. It may not be how you think they are. I think sometimes we're not smart enough to be able to predict all that, but things work out. So, oh, you found them.
I think. Maybe.
Yeah, that's them. Where were they?
In a bag.
In a bag. That makes sense. I would have put them in a bag. That's great. Doesn't need to go into the online store. That's another thing, is I want to take some more things down to put in the online store, because if I'm going to be in the Airbnb a lot, it'll be a good thing for me to do.
It's your work camp.
It's like my work away from home camp. I will hopefully get out and see a little bit. Last time we were in Memphis, the last 2 times we were in Memphis, I really didn't get to see much, because we went out one night with friends, but like they talk about Beale Street. I've never seen that. I've never seen like
The
Walking in Memphis. Like I hear the song, I love the song, but I've never seen where they talk about.
It's just a bunch of people drinking.
Well, and that's okay. I don't drink, so but
No, that's fine. That's neat.
but that is one of the things. Like, I think when it comes to things like that, sometimes it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's just the experience of seeing it. Like it's the thing to do. And I'd like to maybe do that thing this time, since we'll be down there for an extended period. So maybe I'll take a little drive on down.
You take the trolley.
You take the trolley down. There we go. So yeah.
There's a trolley. It goes real slow.
Nice. Susan has joined us. Hello, Susan. So yeah, we're going to do some stuff tonight, and hopefully y'all like it. Yeah. That's what I've got. Let me do a reminder for people. Some people have some invoices that are out there for a while. I do want to remind people to please check your emails, because maybe you're missing them or you don't know you have them. But I have also tried to communicate with some people and ask them about things, but I've not gotten some responses back. So our emails may be going into your spam folders, so please check those. And if you are having issues with any invoices or anything like that, even if it's with payments, please let us know. The more we know, the more we can help and understand the situation. We're always willing to work.
Hanging in the wind, that's harder for us because we can't plan around that.
Yes, we can't plan around.
I mean, olden times when we had a little bit more cushion, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But nowadays we're running on much smaller margins, so it's really important for us to be able to know what money we have and when it's coming in, so that we can do all the things we do.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to go shopping. Well, because there's a couple folks around the area that I could, in theory, I don't think I actually will be able to. But
you don't sound like you're gonna have time.
I know. I was like 8 to 9 at night. What we doing?
8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Breaking rocks all day.
I was like, what did I sign up for?
Yeah.
I was like, this sounds hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's a couple folks that are around that area that I was gonna maybe pop into, but because of some stuff, we don't have the funds to be going on a big shopping trip.
No, this is not a shopping trip or a leisure trip. This is a work trip, and
but there is a place in Arkansas, which is just over the line, that has some crystals. So if we make about $3,000 tonight.
Well, you never know. You never know what orders may come in through the online store. Because that's we've got more than enough things in the online store, and the Mother's Day sale may be just the ticket.
Yeah, maybe.
We never know. Hello, Dale. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. All right, let's flip this camera around.
What do you want, by the way?
And we said we're doing office treasures. We didn't tell you that we're going to ask you, what do you want?
Yeah, it's better than me just pulling random stuff.
Random stuff.
You want how you caught that?
Yeah, that was a quick catch. All right.
Sounds like I'm got an accent.
Let's see. All right.
Where did I put the paper?
I don't know what you did. I have some up here. Here's a few.
No. I don't need that. You have that.
Oh.
What do y'all want?
Oh.
I didn't hear anything. That's like a cricket.
Danette just joined. Hello, Danette. Thank you for joining in. Other Susan is here. Hello, Susan. Thank you for joining in.
Did you hear that we're going to be shipping the boxes a week after we get back?
Yes, we said that.
Okay. I forgot.
Yes. It'll be about a week to a week and a half after we get back for the Bead Happy boxes will go out. That's why they're marked as a pre-order.
In June or something. I don't know. It's June, right?
I don't think it'll quite be June yet. We get back on the 19th. It'll be like the week of the 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, somewhere in there.
Where am I going now?
Snag at Touchstone is that weekend.
Right.
So we will. You should be there.
June.
It's like Memorial Day. That's Memorial Day. Is that Memorial Day?
No, it's the week before. So that it's closed on.
Oops.
Memorial Day, it's closed. Stuff's closed.
Yeah, so that's the 26th, but it's that week. It's the week of Memorial Day.
All right, what do y'all want?
All right. Let's see. Anybody have anything? Let's start with this from last night that I didn't get through.
What is it?
Those enamel or cloisonne.
Somebody asked for that.
I know. Let me see what lot numbers we're doing tonight, though. Oh, we just did that one. I always seem to pick the same lot numbers. I don't think I've ever done KV. Let's do KV. KV1.
Is Marianne watching?
I have not seen Marianne pop up. I haven't seen Marianne for a while. How's Marianne doing? Anybody here from Marianne?
I think I saw a walking picture.
She has been taking walking pictures. I've seen those.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane was very thankful for finding those necklace. She wrote me today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she was super happy.
Did she get it?
She did.
Oh good.
She said safe travels and said we made her day.
Oh good. That's the one?
That's the one what?
The thing she wanted?
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, so these are $5 for the set.
Still no answer.
KV1.
Like a ghost.
Ghost Town.
Is there people watching?
17 people are watching.
Okay.
He's like, alright, at least somebody's here.
It's like a seance.
I know, right?
Move
so these
the planchette to yes.
To yes.
You're here.
If you are here.
If you can hear the sound of my voice, show us a sign.
So these are cloisonne metal beads.
Everyone focus their energy.
And this is KV1. If you'd like to purchase from this video, take down that lot number, put it in the subject line of an email, address that email to info@allegorygallery.com. First come, first serve. All right, so we've got these rounds are 8mm rounds, and then this tube is about 13 by 20 millimeters. You get the set for $5 only. KV1. Okay. And I cleaned off the desk here a little bit, so I've got some actual room. What? What? All right, what's next? What's next? KV2.
I don't know. Nobody said
Just
anything.
give me something.
It's going to be a mystery.
KV2.
What are you interested in? What do you like?
What do y'all want? Any requests?
Anybody working on anything?
Working on anything you need something for in 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Project.
Hopefully I'll get it out before that because I'm taking my shipping on the road.
Alright. So how about
wood or jade, says Suzanne.
wood or jade? Suzanne.
Mm-hmm.
What new one?
We know Suzanne likes to carve things. Lena says if you find any pink cloisonne, she'd be interested in that.
Pink cloisonne.
Yeah.
How about this?
Ooh, those are pretty. How much is this?
This is from a pilgrim. You go and
Pilgrimage?
on the back it says where it's from.
Medjugorje.
They do pilgrimages. Is that Medjugorje? I don't know if that's the right one, but they have these like pilgrim paths, and then you like go, and then they sell like tchotchkes along the way.
Mm-hmm.
I could do like $2.
2? I was like 10?
Nah, that's all right.
For the whole thing? The string of beads is worth more than that.
Oh wow. Just do what I say.
Oh my goodness. We're not going to get an Airbnb that way.
Wow.
Selling $10 for 2? All right.
It's fine.
All
Break
right.
the seal.
KV2. There you go. $2.
$2. $2. Best friend price.
2. That's more than a best friend.
Who is it?
I don't know. KV2. Super duper inexpensive. KV3. KV2 just sold.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, y'all want some Stacy Louise
Stacy Louise.
Smith? Stacy Louise Smith?
Stacy Louise Smith.
We can do 16 on these.
Okay.
Oh, we got a thing. What?
That was all the 2s. All right. 16 on these. They were 18. 16.
They're polymer.
Polymer clay.
She called these Gold Rush. These are only like 24 though, so it's a good deal.
Dale, these are KV lots. Earring findings, Danette says. KV2 has sold, everybody. KV2 sold.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. S word, says Danette. Artisan always, says Lennis. So these are Stacy Louise. Dale, you did not get KV2. No, you did not. KV3 is this pendant. And I saw, Dale, you had the wrong letter, but that still didn't matter. you were second to get that one. Danette, you did not get it either. No, you did not. All right.
More energy.
I'm trying more energy. I'm just answering questions here. This is 30 and a half.
Sounds like you like stuff.
I do like stuff by 60 and a half. This is Stacy Louise Smith, polymer clay. I'm going to pull out all of these together because they are similar, and I want you to see them together. Nice pendant, says Susan. KV4. And KV5. Are these. All right, here they are. These are all 3 of them that we have available from Stacy Louise Smith. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful polymer clay. Susan's looking for quartz, Hill Tribe silver, hearts, cats, and angels.
Hill Tribe silver, just in general?
In general?
Or the hearts?
It was Hill Tribe silver in general, then hearts, then cats, then angels. different things. All right. There's KV5. KV4. And KV3. Danette says crystal in any size. Like quartz crystal or glass
You
crystal?
said swirl.
Oh,
S
S
word.
word originally. But do you mean just
I
S
have
word?
an S word,
Or are you looking for any crystal?
but
Because that came up as another thing. Crystal any size. So just S word crystal in any size, or S word and other crystal in any size?
hey, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Love these.
I want to see something cool.
These, I love these. If these don't sell, that's okay, because I will use them. I bought them for myself. And I can do them for $3 for a pair. And that's a good deal.
That's a really good deal because,
Usually 6.
yeah, $3 for the pair. These are S word. Hello, Mary Jane.
Hey, bro.
Thank you.
Pink poison.
Oh, okay.
Purple.
Glass crystal and also S word, says Danette. So any crystal.
Alright.
Okay, so this is S word. And these are these little kind of spider webby
They're called patina.
patinaed.
Yeah, and they were like a thing that happened like one season, and then they discontinued them. And so they were hard to get before, and they're really hard to get now.
So, whoops. So normally we do these for $6 a pair. We're doing them for half price for you all tonight. KV6, $3 a pair. Let's see, that's gonna fit or not fit in. Let's do this. And we do have a few of those. A few of those available. If anybody wants multiples of those at that good price. We've sold one of them so far. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
KV7. How much do you want on these cloisonnés?
What do you think?
The other ones, the set was $5. Do
Okay.
$4.
Oh, did y'all watch my mermaid face?
Tin cut crystal, says Anne.
Maybe.
If you have aeronite color crystals, says Lennis.
Maybe.
KV7. Are these pinkish?
There's pink on it.
There's pink on it for sure.
Aren't you looking for cherry blossoms or something before?
This is a cloisonné in metal with pink cherry blossoms. And these are 12 millimeter beads, 2 of them for $4. $4 for the 2. Suzanne's asking, what is tin cut crystal?
They use tin to cut them. No, it is. There are different ways of cutting crystal. So the tin cut crystal looks a little bit more. The facets are a little bit bigger, and it's a little bit more chunky of the facets, and not. I don't want to say it's not as precise, but it's not as precise. So they're kind of like ground down, and I think it's a tin oxide that they used.
How much for that?
I don't know. What do you think?
6.
All right. Somebody want crystal, the Chinese crystal.
$6 for the strand.
Usually we sell stuff like that for $7 a
Yeah,
strand.
normally it's $7 a strand. These are a smaller crystal. KV7 has sold. More KV6s have sold. KV7 has tried to sell again.
What is KV7?
That's the cloisonne.
I might have more, you never know.
These are crystal, Chinese crystal, vintage, 4mm rondelles, faceted rondelles. And this is I think a 12-inch strand. And we're back.
Hello?
Hello? Are you out there? Hello? Hopefully everybody's still out there. It just flicked off and back on, so at least I think so. It's showing that it was off on here longer than it... I hope we're still here. Anybody still here? There we go. Okay. On my screen, it flicked off and on real quick. On the Instagram, it took a while. KV8, this one has sold. Thank you so much. What is that?
Crystal.
Crystal. Vintage. Vintage.
This is not $6.
That is not $6. Okay. Suzanne says yes, still here. Danette's still here. Good. I don't know what happened to the connection, but it's back, thankfully. KV9.
Make my heart go.
How much for this beautiful?
Maybe 7.
7?
Maybe 8.
I think 8. 8's better. That's a really nice strand. Really nice strand. Beautiful big crystal. Look at that. That's some pretty luscious crystal. For $8 for the strand. This is...
Get your eyes blinked out.
Ooh, that's nice. Is that leaded?
Mm-hmm.
This is 7-inch strand.
You know how many
crystal.
dusty boxes I had to go dig through for this?
KV9, $8. These are approximately 17.3 by 25.7. Suzanne says, "Are you on Restream?" We are on Restream tonight. Is the color better? Is the quality streaming better than last night? Can you tell the difference? KV9 has just sold. Thank you so much.
I used to make sun catchers in the shop, and I would put them in the window.
That's a rock star strand, says Susan.
In my when we were in the beige store, I used to make.
Yeah, you did.
And so I got these.
How much do you want to do these for?
Those are kind of expensive.
I was gonna say these are like Rainbow Nation over here.
I can do maybe 24.
Suzanne says yes, it is better. 24. That's a good price. KV10. 24.
I'm not. That's the only one I'm selling tonight. Maybe.
These are leaded crystal.
This antique.
Antique. Faceted rounds.
Is this the
same? These are 10mm. They look the same. Yes, that's the same.
You can have that one.
Okay, so there's 2 of these available.
I'm keeping the rest.
2 of these available, $24 each. I don't know if you can see the rainbows in these.
These are like, this is not Chinese. This is the old antique crystal. I think they're maybe Czech, but from a long time ago.
These are 24-inch strands for $24. So $1 an inch is all you're paying for this antique crystal. Really nice. Let me get you up close with that. Really nice quality. Suzanne says she can see a difference from last night's stream. And these are sparkalicious. If you want the real quality crystal.
Yeah, when there are certain times of the day when the sun would come through in the beige store and the whole room would be lit up with rainbows. And
yeah,
that's how.
We've sold one of the KV10s. Andrew's offering one more up. And he's okay if it doesn't sell.
I kept a bag. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Andrew kept a whole bag of them because they
And
are
I'm not
that
sharing.
nice. We've just sold the other strand.
That's it.
So that's
No more
it.
of that.
Both strands have sold. Thank you so much.
Because let me tell you,
He's keeping the rest for himself.
I know.
Oh, somebody tried to claim a third one.
Sorry.
He's like, nope.
Maybe. Let me see. How much money do you? How do I spend on that's the other thing?
How much is that Airbnb? KV11.
How many is on the strand?
Oh, let me see. He's gonna see if he can stand apart with.
I do have a whole Ziploc bag, so it does hurt me in my heart.
Let's see. Danette's asking if you got it. Danette, you are the one that Andrew is gonna have to see if he'll part with it.
Maybe.
You're the third request. 5,
like you,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 on a string approximately. And I'm just going to count them out.
How many? 60?
Yeah. I got 5 extra because that one's a little
short.
Yeah.
Of course.
And everybody get the same amount. All right. Let's put them all in there.
Which one's which?
The one that is just tied in a without 2 ends has the short. That one's a little bit short by about 5. All right.
Yeah. I made these into pendulums.
You want to sell them by the piece or by? Of course.
Do you have bags up there?
I do. What kind of what flavor? Like this? One. Well, yes. Here.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so these are beautiful leaded crystal antique in the pendants. And how much are they each?
You think this or this?
I think that. $4 each. And there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of these available at $4 each. KV11, $4 each. And these are approximately 18.1 millimeters, so about 18 millimeters by about 12 millimeters. Beautiful. They're drilled through the tops. Beautiful leaded crystal antique check, most likely. These are, look at them making rainbows on my hands. I don't know if you can see that or not. They're like making rainbows already using just these lights. These are beautiful. And Andrew's not kidding. When these were hung up in the store, there was a certain time of day every day that the whole store filled with rainbows. And they just spin and rainbows were cast all over the walls. And so KV11, $4 each, 16 of them available. We've just sold 2 of them so far, so there's 14 of them left. 14 of them left. Vintage crystal. Antique, actually. Antique crystal pendants.
So, now that I think of it, they might be Egyptian.
Egyptian, maybe?
Those points. And the reason why people don't really think of Egypt and crystal, but they are known for their glass work because they were really prized for like making perfume bottles.
Mm-hmm.
So they make some of the best crystal, but a lot of times it's not available. But it's old.
Okay. So
I'll
Andrew,
make sure to adjust that.
yeah, Andrew parted out a collection of them for you, Danette. But that's all. He's done sharing.
Yeah.
So KV10, 3 of them have sold, and all 3 of them are done. Gone. Done. Oops. That was KV10.
It's been buggy up in this room today.
I know. Oh, I think I closed the bathroom window. When the air's not circulating up here, I closed it because it got so cold last night.
I did that.
Yeah, the heater was kicking on.
What?
Yep. I was like, we can't have the heat kicking on.
Alright, what do y'all want? What was it? Quartz crystal. And you have to open the curtain part. Because otherwise it just stops.
Okay.
So quartz crystals, hill tribe, hearts, cats, angels, aeronite.
You got a lot of it. You got a lot of it. I can't see any more. Anything else you're all requesting? We've only sold 2 of the KV11 drops. I'm surprised.
I put those on a chain and I put a big jumper on the end, and I used to sell those on pendulums all day long.
Yeah.
We might as well do that again.
Right?
Because
We have people coming in that come in and ask for pendulums.
Yeah, I would sell them $24 for a pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this little thing, a little printout, and people could, and it said yes, no, maybe, and I'd put it down, and then they would go
Ask questions.
and people would get tickled.
Find their pendulum. All right. Any other requests out there? Any other requests? Taking requests.
Hey, you said somebody wanted a crystal drop dangle chandelier.
I didn't say that, but
Last 2 days ago.
Maybe 2 days ago. Possibly. Andrew found these.
What about that? You like that?
These connector drop with crystals. Charlie, I don't know. Charlie hasn't said much since asking about the tick bite and my sty.
Is she still cooking?
Maybe. This is $4 for this pair. $4 for this pair with crystals. And it's a 1 to 3 point connection or connector if you want to use it that way, or you can dangle things from it for earrings.
Oh, that feels nice.
You got the breeze now?
Finally.
KV12, $4 only.
You want this vintage S-word?
Oh, let's do
antique S-word buttons.
Let's do antique S-word buttons.
Didn't somebody say
Debbie said those are pretty. Somebody said they wanted S-word.
I mean, that's old. I don't know if
What's wrong with old?
Recognize that.
KV13. How much you want to do these buttons for?
I can do $1.50 a piece.
Wow, that's the old, I think, wholesale price on those.
Don't worry about it.
So I'll do them. They're 2 different colors, so I'm going to do them in separate batches. These are S-word crystal floral buttons, and there are 6 of the blue available, and Andrew's doing them only for $1.50 each, which is ridiculously good. Antique, actually. Antique S-word.
You can tell they're old because of the coating on the back is gold colored.
Right. KV12 just sold. Thank you.
The new color is kind of like a silvery gold.
These are gold.
Mm-hmm. I had the original packaging for it, and it's Daniel Swarovski, and it was like paper, and it was like one breath away from disintegrating. And I opened it,
and it disintegrated.
It did.
Anne's looking for any old-looking mystic, in quotes, mystic things for earring pairs, like hands or the Milagro eyes. I don't know if you have those, but that tone of thing.
Of course.
Of course.
Did you put it in your mind?
And
this is a group effort.
These buttons are 17 millimeters. KV13, $1.50 each. 6 of them available. If you want more than one, claim more than one in the comments, or I mean in the email, please. They're being priced per each. KV13, $1.50 each. 6 of them available. They are all shown. All 6 are shown.
You can tell me I'm serious.
Oh, he's moving things around.
Right.
Starting to move the trays around. We've sold 4 of these so far. There are 2 of them still available.
I don't know. Oh, there's my phone. I was like, where's my phone? Oh, is this it?
Is that what?
Aeronite.
I don't know. What is Aeronite?
The color.
I know the color.
There you go.
And we've sold the rest of those. Thank you so much.
I don't know if these are it.
Now we move on to the purple. The purple. And this is the antique S-word crystal buttons in the purple kind of amethyst color. And we have them KV14. There are 6 of these available at $1.50 each, same size as before. Mary Jane says more glass necklaces.
Maybe.
Dominion says missed everything due to dog sitting. Sorry about your eye, William. That's all right. It's just a sty. It'll get better.
You're really far behind if you're still talking about that.
And Mary Jane says faces or dolls.
Faces or dolls.
And we've just sold all of these. Thank you so much.
I think I had some faces.
Red or pink glass beads, says Mary Jane.
What about?
Did you give me those little ones? Where are those? Got those?
What?
The Aeronite? Were they Aeronite?
No. They're the emerald.
Oh.
What about fiber optic cat? Glass
Oh, I love fiber optic glass. Oh, there's Charlie. Says I made borscht and showered. I love borscht. 2 strands of these. How much per strand? Huh?
Are they 2? Or
Yeah.
are they connected?
No, they're 2.
The 2 become 1?
2 become 1. How much for these? 6 each? 8 each?
Huh? Do what?
6 each? 8 each?
3.
3 each. I'm trying to go high so he comes down a little bit, not half price. Because we've sold these for more than that in the past. I know that. Not tonight. These are fiber optic pink glass beads. They are faceted in like a melon kind of cut. You can see it there a little bit. They're not quite a melon, I guess. They're faceted bead.
I found some faces, but I don't want to sell them.
There are 2 available. KV15, $3 each. Barbells or interlocking beads. Oh, your German faces. KV15, 2 of these available. These strands are 7-inch strands of the fiber optic pink glass beads. I don't know why my camera is flipping so much this time. Let me try Getting a little closer. There we go.
Are you trying to show your eye?
No, it was just far enough away that it had to flip to the other camera to see what's on the table, but then when I move things up, it would have to flip to get close. Yeah.
Alright, so what was it? Say it again.
Say what again? Barbells or interlocking beads?
Barbell or interlocking?
Red or pink glass beads? Faces or dolls? Glass necklaces? Mystic things? Those are the newer requests. Remember, if we don't find what you're looking for, please do shout out your requests again, as long as Andrew hasn't strictly said no, we don't have that. And even then, because sometimes it comes across again. It finds a way. Next time I'll try to make it vegetarian for you guys, mostly is but the broth. The borscht, yeah. We've sold one of the 15s. Thank you so much. We've still got one available. All right, Andrew. What'd you find for them now? What'd you find for them now?
I don't know. What did I find?
What did you find?
Still finding.
You're still finding.
It's downloading.
Downloading. Give me that little bag of those S-word crystals. Maybe somebody wants the emerald ones.
Maybe.
No? You don't want to do it? You don't want to sell it?
I was going to throw something up. What about this? Do you think that?
What is it? Quartz?
Somebody asked for quartz.
Quartz, yeah.
It's only a half strand, though. I love these. If they don't sell this, not gonna hurt me nothing.
Oh, these are the old. Half strand of old quartz. How much for the half strand of old quartz?
I can do.
This is an 8-inch strand. I'm not even going to try and guess.
I could probably do. What do you think about 14?
I was going to say 16, so that's close. KV16, $14 for this beautiful old quartz. One strand available. It's a half strand, 8-inch strand. These quartz beads are from Andrew's stash. He used the other half of the strand, I think, for earrings at one point.
And they all sold.
They all sold. 7.5 millimeters by about 11 millimeters. KV16, still available, $14 only.
It's nice when you stand up. Down below.
Down below.
Pit.
KV16 has just sold. Thank you so much. These are really nice. Like, I can see that blue ruler. It's like being magnified blue through these. So pretty.
Some of these I was going to use in my own stuff.
Oh boy, he's finding lots of good stuff here. KV17. How much for these?
Not yet.
Not yet. He's finding.
See if
there are more.
Yeah. Is it going in the hole?
No, they can't see it yet.
I save these for my own particular use.
Yeah, these are all coming from a tray he has for his own stuff. Those are cool. I don't remember seeing most of these.
Don't worry about it.
Don't know where these came from.
From this tray.
This tray. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's everybody else having for dinner? We still have not made our cottage pie.
Oh, no.
I don't know that it's going to get made today either.
Whatever.
We might have to
Sheets again.
Sheets again. I actually don't mind what we're eating from Sheets. We're getting these bean and rice burritos with cheese and ranch.
I'm okay with not eating that again.
Huh?
I'm okay with not eating that again.
I could eat it again. I could totally eat that again. These two different, these are like 3 different sizes.
See, this is going to be for a project.
This is the box he's pulling from.
All
Don't
right.
mind the cat hair.
Huh?
So don't mind the cat hair.
We have cats. What do you want?
Right?
All right, go
Kitty
ahead.
glitter.
Sell it.
Okay. Okay, how much for these?
I could do them 3 a piece.
$3 a piece. And there are 4 of them available. And what are these? Charms.
I think they're African.
African metal.
I was gonna make earrings. Are they earrings? Wait, or is that for the charm? I was gonna make charm bracelets actually.
These could be earrings, though. I think they'd be fine. Either way. Anne had cheese, broccoli, and spinach on naan. It was pretty good. Ooh, that sounds good. KV 16 on this one.
Here?
Huh?
Is Anna here?
Is Anna here? I don't know if I've seen Anna pop in today. It's KV 17. Just give you, these are all a little different, but they're approximately 23.5 by 20.5. And let me just make this clear for everybody. $3 each, 4 of them available. We've sold 1 of them so far. Thank you so much. We've sold 3 of them so far. Thank you so much. We've got 1 of these left. KV 17. 1 of them left. And then what? KV 18. KV 18. How about these coins?
I can do those 5 a piece. 4 a piece. I can do 4 piece.
4 each. 2 of them available. Lennis had pierogies with apple crisp with vanilla pudding.
Sounds great.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. I could go for some pierogies right now, too.
You know the saddest thing?
What?
They had this beautiful crisp, and I wanted to eat it, but it had oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
And I was like, shoot.
So this is the front and back sides of this pendant. There are 2 of these available. And these are approximately 20 millimeters. And they are KV 18, $4 each. Norma had fried chicken sandwich with mashed potatoes and mac and cheese.
They had a fake fried chicken.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Nashville chicken sandwich.
Mmm.
It was fake chicken. It was delicious.
Oh.
And they had onion rings. And I just put it on the sandwich.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds really good. Making me real hungry now.
I was doing like how they do in Pittsburgh.
Pile it on. All right.
Somebody saw that. Y'all want the microfaceted quartz?
How much for these ones?
Are those the Cleopatra ones?
Yes.
I could do maybe $1 a piece.
$1 each.
What do you think? Is that good?
I don't know. I've never seen these.
Do you think that's good?
That should be fine. I always go a little higher than you, but that's okay. These are these little Cleopatra coins. They are about 15.5 millimeters. We sold 1 of the 18s. Thank you so much. Oh, we just sold the other 18. Thank you so much. This is KV 19. Oh, I just realized it's probably behind the QR code. By the way, if you'd like to join our Patreon, there's a QR code to scan. You can join our Patreon there. That helps us out every month. It's always nice to get that little income, help keep us going. If you're not able to buy often, you might want to support the Patreon. It's a monthly fee, starting at I think $3, and there are 4 different levels I think you can support right now, depending on how much you'd like. But it really does help.
They're all pretty much the same though.
Yeah, you get the same benefits. It's just how much you'd like to give and help us out.
You're able to,
right?
And want to. Because some people are like, oh, well, I'll just have like 4 subscriptions. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, some people did that. And then so Andrew added another tier.
So that they just get one.
Yeah. But we appreciate all of the support that helps us. Huh?
However it comes.
However it comes. Yes. Whether you shop on the live, whether you join the Patreon, whether you do it all, whether you shop the online store when we have a sale or when we don't.
You know what's funny? Some people, they are diametrically opposed to the pink beads, and then we have people on that all day long.
Lena says, isn't crisp always oatmeal? You need apple crumble or an apple cobbler.
Still sad, Lena. Still sad.
The sadness prevails.
Correct. I saw that, and they had leftovers for the next day. So it
was 2 days of sadness.
Because people didn't get it. I don't know why. Maybe they had to go out too.
That's when you start looking. You're like, is it really gonna hurt me?
That's how you get tricked.
Yeah, that is how you get tricked.
That's the devil talk.
I know. We've sold 2 of the 19 so far. We have 3 of these little ones still available, the Cleopatra coins. Thank you so much. All right.
And then what happened?
KV20 happened. And KV20, how much are these?
Those ones I can do 50 cents a piece.
Oh boy.
Hamsa.
Mystical Hamsa.
And the next one's going to be Mystical Charm.
Right.
And the next one's going to be Mystical Charm times 2.
I should have just made this a whole lot for $2 because that makes my spreadsheet easier. Somebody just buy all 4 for $2. They're 50 cents each. KV20. What am I doing?
I don't know. You're acting new.
I know. This is about 13.7 millimeters by about 22. The Mystical Hamsas. KV20. All right. KV21. You want to do? How do you want to do these?
There's 2 sizes.
There's like 3 sizes.
Then the sell is a lot.
A lot of these. How much
the big
for the
ones
lot?
were 3.
Yeah. Like 9.
3 and 3 is 6, 7, 8. I guess we can do 9.
$9 for the lot. KV21. These are the African metal in the golden color this time. There are technically like 3 sizes here. There's 2 of the smallers, 1 kind of medium, and 1 large. They're actually all slightly graduated from one another. So we decided to do the whole lot. $9, KV21. And I'll give you some sizes on. The smallest one is about 13.8, so about 14 millimeters. Next one up is about 14 and a half. Then we increase to about 16 and a half. Then we jump all the way up to about 19. KV 21. We've sold 2 of the 20s. Thank you so much. Those are the Hemsa hands. We have 2 of those still available, 50 cents each. KV 21. How much for this little pair of cats? Do $1?
Okay.
Okay. $1. Check glass cats. A little pair of cats. Super cute. This is 16 millimeters by 10 millimeters, and this one is about 18 millimeters by 11 and a half. Pair of cats, KV 22. $1. Ooh. I found some pink glass and crystal all in one. KV 23. How much for these? Those are nice.
I don't know, 4-piece?
Okay.
Those ones are kind of heavier.
$4 each.
I mean, not too bad.
No, they're still earring capable, I would say. The screen went yellow. Must be 9 o'clock.
Do you know where your children are?
That's 10 o'clock.
Not for cats.
Not for cats. KV 23. Are these hand pendants or charms? Or they're probably pendants. They could be an earring charm. They're about 34.7 millimeters by 11.8 in inches. That's about just under an inch and a half by about a half an inch. KV 23, $4 each. 2 of them available. Thank you all those out there who are watching. If you're out there, please say hi. If you've just joined us, chime in. Let us know you're here. We love to hear from you.
Let us know.
Both of these have sold. Thank you so much. Yes, if you're looking for anything, please do let us know.
Because even if I don't find it tonight, sometimes I find it later.
He puts it in the memory banks.
And I'll remember this 10 years later.
Right. Norma has to go. Gonna finish getting ready for travel tomorrow. See you tomorrow, she says. You too, Norma. Looking forward to it. How much are these?
I can do 3 apiece.
3 apiece.
Those are from Greece.
$3 each. 2 of them available from Greece. Charms, patinaed charms from Greece.
In theory, probably should have sold it as a pair. Wow, whatever. I don't care. You're doing the spreadsheet.
I know. I don't know why I'm not doing it. When you say a piece, I'm just like, okay, we're going to do them as a pair. Or do them each. Should just make it a pair. KV 24, $3 each. I don't know why you'd want one anyway. So somebody just get both. Right?
Charm bracelet.
Charm bracelet, maybe. These are cool. From Greece. They are approximately 18 and a half by 12 millimeters. Susie's here watching and tidying up the apartment. Nice. KV24, both of them have sold. Thank you so much. KV25. Are these from Greece?
Mm-hmm.
Same price?
Maybe $4.
Little owls. 4 for the pair.
Yeah.
4 for the pair. KV25 from Greece. $4 for these little owl charms. You get the pair of them, and they are approximately 16.5 by 8 millimeters. KV25.
What else are people looking for?
What else are you looking for, anybody? What else are you looking for?
If I didn't find it, you can say it again.
Shout it out in the comments. You don't have to send us an email for what you're looking for. Send the comments.
It's better if you don't.
Yep. Don't clog up the email with that. How much for the smaller hands?
Those ones are 6 apiece.
6 each.
I could do 5 each.
5 each. 2 of them available. What are these from?
They used to be from our neighbor a long time at Bead and Button.
Ah.
Her name Renee.
Nay.
Her kids are super cute. They'd send the kids after the bead show when everybody's closed up, and they would look for beads on the floor.
That's cute.
They found some good stuff. I was like, could I get in on that?
I know, right? I mean, it says great gift for a manicurist, orthopedic hand surgeon. Yeah, right? KV26 or an artist, right?
From head to heart to hand.
Right. KV.
That's my catchphrase.
Head to heart to hand. KV26, $5 each. 2 of them available. And they are 13 millimeters by 22. 22. 13 by 22. Super cute.
What else do people want?
No one is saying anything. What else do y'all want?
Are they busy claiming stuff?
Haven't had to claim in a little bit. 25 and 26 are still available.
Well, don't try to sell it too hard.
Well, 26, both of those just sold.
Oh.
Don't try and sell it too hard. Let's see here. 26. All right. KV27. How much for these eyes?
Which ones?
So the last of these little charms, I think. Oh, there's a little frog here yet.
I think I could do that. What? $4
for the pair.
Yeah.
Okay. $4 for the pair. Any idea where those are from?
I think those are also from Greece.
From Greece.
I got that probably 2 decades ago.
2 decades.
Well, maybe not. Maybe 1 decade ago.
KV27. These are cute. I like these. Are very kind of stylized eyes. I like these. 17.5 millimeters by about 10. Check those eyes out. $4 for the pair only. Only $4 for the pair. $2 each. KV27. There, Charlie says, cute owls. I'm trying to stay awake. I keep nodding off. Charlie's asking for anything circus themed.
Circus thing.
Circus themed. Kind of circus themed stuff you got here. KV28. How much is this little frog? It's a cute little frog. Look at this.
Catch this.
Hold on. Okay. How much is this one?
The frog?
Yeah.
I can do $3.
$3? Is that silver?
I don't know, probably.
Probably. It's a cute little frog. $3 for this little
I
frog
wonder
charm.
if that's Carl Glassmeyer.
Oh. I don't know.
And if it is, then that gives it $12.
I know. I don't see I'm trying to look for a maker's mark somewhere.
It would be too tiny.
It would probably be.
Eyes aren't that good.
No, my eyes are not that good anymore.
How would you see it?
How would I see it? KV28, $3.
22 cards.
See, somebody thought your price was for each. Nope, KV27, it is for the pair. I can't believe you're letting those eyes go at $4 for the pair.
Whatever.
Whatever. It says I do what I want. Oh, those I can't touch my eyes after for sure.
Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
those aren't going up for sale.
Huh?
Those aren't going up for sale.
No.
Let's see. KV28 has sold. Thank you so much. What is this one?
$1.
KV29. $1 is this.
You said you want circus theme.
Cape May Arcade, Cape May, New Jersey. Freedom on the back. It's got the clown on it.
The circus.
There's circus right there. Charlie says, or bears and bats too. That frog was cute too, says Charlie. Dominion's been loving this episode, enjoying this episode. Love y'all's style together. Thanks. We work pretty well together. What? Sometimes. Listen to him.
Depends if my Kunkulino got enough to eat and rested.
I'm doing okay.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, what about you?
What else y'all want?
Let's see.
Where's
Ann
Cheryl?
says, do you all have those stretched out pennies that you put through a machine at museums?
Of course.
Andrew's got a lot of those. He gets one every time.
From where you want it?
He's like, where do you want it? KV. I don't know if you can locate those right away.
Oh, I know where they are.
Oh, do you?
They're in a tray that's clear. Underneath the cabinet over on the left side of the room in the bead room.
Charlie says,
Where do you want it from?
where do you want it from? They're not here though, right? Bead room, you said. You never know. Look at these microfaceted little beauties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of these microfaceted quartz. We usually do these at 15. We'll do them at 12 for you all tonight. That's the sale price. Well, how many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Y'all want to do some knockouts? Like, I'm ready to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Like dollar strand, kind of $2 strand. Are y'all ready for that kind of information?
That kind of information. Anne says, I want to make earrings or something, but I only have one that I can find. She says, from anywhere, but now they're in Andrew's mind, they will show up sometime.
Well, I've got it from everywhere. Where do you want it? You want alien? You want a zoo? You want Hawaii? What you want? I hooked you up.
These are microfaceted quartz rounds, 2.3 millimeters.
Where's your smush penny from? I mean, I got it. Do you want to see pennies? I got a penny right here.
Those aren't smush pennies.
I got a hammer. No.
He's got a hammer.
I do have them.
Charlie said, stretched pennies, I collect them.
I have them.
Andrew does. He collects them too.
Correct. Wherever I go.
KV29, what was that? That was that coin that was found.
Kunkulino.
Quinquilino. How much for these crystal? I didn't even get to these yet.
Let's do knockout. I'm ready. I'm getting antsy.
What are you getting, Nancy?
Let's just try to sell everything. I'm getting just get rid of it.
Oh my.
I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't want it.
How much for that?
$30.
Oh my goodness. So y'all can see how much that was. Andrew's going to sell it to y'all for $3. KV31. Lena says, I'd like a Florida or California one.
Alright. Sure got that.
This is fiber optic glass. They say cat's eye. Well, maybe it's cat's eye.
It's not tonight, though. I don't know.
He doesn't have the pennies tonight.
Maybe.
If they show up.
In our mind, we will be successful, which we were.
This is about a 14-inch strand, $3. These rounds are about 6 millimeters.
Oh, you don't think I'm good at manifesting stuff?
Oh, wait, that's not that.
Wow. Interesting. That one was vintage.
31 just sold for $3. Be careful what you just get rid of. I can actually sell it for. Oh, Andrew.
Well, whatever. You want a plastic charms? Who was the one in plastic charms?
How much is this penny?
I don't know, $1. Pay for the gas.
The gas to San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. That's an old one.
$1. San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge cable car. Most loved city. $1. KV32. About 1.5 inches. So there you go. Anne says, I thought mine was really old because I used to get these as a kid, but it seems like it's from the Wisconsin Historical Society where I live. I'd love some from Chicago museums and New York locations, also Illinois, other than Chicago. KV32, $1.
I may have it.
You found that smush penny real quick.
What do you, let's go play the lotto.
I do. I've been playing the lotto.
Maybe you don't get it because you're not a manifestor.
Well, then you better push the button.
No, I'm going to do it.
I'm
going to roll up and get my burrito and push a button. I'm going to put on hard pants.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Oh, Mary Jane's asking for those vintage Cracker Jack charms.
Oh, like that?
Like what?
Right there.
Oh, that's what those are?
Oh, what?
Is that what these are?
Did I manifest it before you even asked?
See, before you asked. Vintage Cracker Jack charms.
These are actually plastic.
Anne says, I just love that no matter what odd thing comes to mind, Andrew probably has it. And 32 has sold, by the way. Thank you so much.
I got an extra little charm.
How much for this?
I can do 50 cents a piece on them. So
$1.50?
I got another one.
Oh, so $2. $2. Vintage Cracker Jack charms in plastic. You've got an elephant. You've got a trophy. You've got a sailboat.
And this mutant.
And
what is that?
That's a puppy.
A puppy?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's the puppy dog phase.
Is it?
I think so.
Mutant.
Mutant. So there you go. Vintage Cracker Jack charms.
You even get the chain.
You even get the little chain.
Everyone's so creative.
KV33.
More ones.
$2.
Let's manifest this shit.
What are we manifesting now?
I don't know. You name it. We get it.
Charlie says, I love that Andrew has everything. Now I have to check my collection and see what I have. Andrew's magic.
Correct. Was there debate about it?
A sad puppy, says Anne. Looks like a sad puppy, right? KV33 has sold. Thank you so much. KV34. How about this pink glass I have got over here? We had this at 6. Let's take it down to 5. pink vintage glass with an AB finish. Anne says, are there more of those plastic Cracker Jack charms? Not here, he says.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
World of possibilities.
World of possibilities.
World of possibilities.
So these are 9.5. Quinquilino. 9.5 by 12.5 millimeters. This is a 6-inch strand. Did you put it in your mind, Anne? Put the plastic Cracker Jack charms in your mind. Mary Jane says, OMG, I was in Andrew's head, LOL.
Yeah, I was in your head.
Mary Jane asked, did I get that? You did get that, Mary Jane. You did. KV34. Is this pink glass still available? One of them available. $5. That's a good deal for vintage glass. $5.
What else y'all want?
How much you want to do these strands for? What do we got here? Those are all different. That's different. All different.
They're all different.
They're all different. You want to do a whole lot?
I don't know. It's up to you. I need more suggestions, please.
Anne says, oh, they are in my mind.
Well, the power of together.
The power of together. How do I do this? Let's see here. More suggestions. Andrew needs more suggestions while I go through some of this glass here. KV35 coming up. I'm going to do this for $6. No, let's do this for $5. $5. Pink glass. I'm going to do the next one here because they're similar but different. One's more of a peachy, one's more of a pinky. KV36. $5 is this one. And these are about 10 millimeter faceted rondelles.
Is Kimberly watching tonight?
Kimberly, are you here? Thought she was here earlier. I don't know if she's still watching or not. Any watermelon-ish colored glass beads no larger than 8 millimeters.
Watermelon colored glass beads. I think they're at the cottage, but you may be in luck. I'm on fire tonight.
He is on fire tonight. Okay, so KV35, KV36 are these. Find bags. Mary Jane says, any lampwork glass? There's always lampwork glass around here. Always. Oh, there, Andrew.
In 8 millimeter.
Andrew just manifested for you. Let me clear the deck here.
Watermelon color, 8 millimeter rounds. I have it smaller too, just in case. Oh,
KV37. Check. $6 for these.
What kind of lampwork you want? Modern, flower.
Yeah, get specific with the lampwork because we got a lot of the lampwork.
I know, I got buckets.
Buckets. We just sold 36. Thank you. Oh, there's only one of these. That's a big strand for $6. Watermelon. Colored glass. Crackle glass. KV37. Doesn't even fit on the screen. Let me move my screen up. It's going to make the camera jump probably. Yep, made the camera jump. And then, if you want, we have KV38, which are $5 each. We have these in the smaller size. There are 2 of these available. And so these are the 8mm, and these are the 6mm. KV37 has sold. Thank you so much. And KV38, there are still 2 of them available.
You didn't think that I could find some stuff in the office.
I know. The office is not really organized that way. And it's much smaller, but Andrew's pulling them out.
Okay, need another suggestion.
More suggestions. Mary Jane, get that more suggestion how that kind of lamp work you want. Globe or the world, says Lennis.
Globe or the world.
Anything with a goth vibe, says Susan.
Goth vibe.
Not sure how to describe. Vintage glass, small tube shaped with floral decals, says Anne. Food related or treat related things?
Globe, goth, tube, floral, decals. And then what is the other one?
Food. Treat. Vintage glass tubes with floral decals. Yeah.
What? Vintage what?
That was the vintage glass with floral decal tubes. Now Mary Jane's saying any kind of lamp work. Well, we can't. We could spend a whole show, and we have, with lamp work.
Any colors?
Yeah, any particular color, any particular, because we've done a lot of lamp work and it doesn't always go. So let us know what you're looking for. What's your vibe? Lennis says, like the Japanese beads, Anne. And Anne says, yes, thanks, Lennis. So these are 39 and 40. These match the 2 previous colors of 35 and 36. They're a smaller size. So if somebody got 36, you might want to pick up 40, which would match that. These are 7.5mm. And one is the peachier and one is the pink vibe. Let's see here. All right, let me find bags for these. There we go. Let's see. We sold one of the 38s as well. Thank you so much. We still have one of the 38s. That's that pink and green watermelon crackle glass in the 6mm size. 6mm size. We still have one of those available. The crystal ball, Filipino amulets.
I have beads from the Philippines.
Agamats.
Huh?
Agimats. Agimats. I don't know what that is. KV40 has just sold. That's that strand of glass. Thank you so much. These, I believe, are the same. They're very similar, if not. AGIMATS. These are close enough. They do look a little different. They're close enough. I'm going to say they're the same. KV41. Let's do $3 a strand on these.
Like that triangle.
Okay, so Mary Jane is saying for the lamp work, pink, orange, black, and red.
Pink,
Orange, black, and red. KV42.
The floral.
Floral.
Or just like squirrel. I mean, that's not really that great of a description.
Lamp work in pink, orange, black, red. probably any of those. I did these ones kind of backwards from the other ones. So this is the more pink one. This is the more peachy. This is KV41, KV42 in a yet smaller size. And they are about 6 millimeters on these. How much are each of those? Those are cute. You did a good job. Did a good job on those.
I'm still searching for goth.
Any Vaseline glass?
Of course.
Of course. Agamats are the Filipino amulets. Wasn't sure if Andrew had any.
Maybe.
My cats are trying to keep me up, she says. KV41, one of those has sold. Thank you so much.
Black and red.
Is that lamp work?
Yeah.
Is it?
You got the whole world.
Let me do these last two of these. KV43. I'm going to do these at $2 each. And KV44, $2. And here we go. Peach and pink. This time in a smaller size. And these are 4 millimeter. 4 millimeter. Four millimeter, KV43, KV44. All right. Now, let's get to some lamp work. Andrew found some lamp work in these colors requested. How he does it, I don't know. Magic.
Oh, here's the Agamat.
He's like, oh, here it is. Okay. KV. Is that what that is, really? KV45. I don't know what to do these lamp work. I'm going to do these at $3 each. So
somebody wanted those things yesterday, but it broke.
What is it?
It's one of those beads, the eye beads.
Oh. Oh, yeah. KV45. Lampwork glass, $6 for the pair. Pink and black together. Lampwork glass with floral design. Super cute. Polka dot. How adorable are those? These are approximately 17.5 by 19.5. Two of them sold as a pair, $6 each only, KV45. KV44 has sold. Thank you so much. KV45, $6 for the pair of lampwork glass. That's a deal. Great price for a pair of lampwork there, if I do say so myself. KV46. You think 3?
Sure.
$3. Lampwork in this orange and black. Orange and black. It's a ready orange. KV46, $3. And this is 12.2 by 27.6 millimeters. Squiggly line. That's kind of really cool.
It's supposed to be like a Z bead.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like a Z bead. Done in lampwork. KV46. And Looks like a Picasso bead, says Charlie, right? KV45, the lampwork pair has sold. Thank you so much. KV47 are these. I don't even know what to price these at. These are all lampwork. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm going to do them $2 each, but I'm going to sell them as a set. $10. $10. KV47. KV47. Oops. Are these lampwork glass pink floral beads. Look at all the flowers in there. Done in glass. Super pretty. Dominion says it was an accident, accidentally hit the wrong emoji. I have not seen an emoji, so it's okay. Not seen
I
a...
don't know if we get emojis.
Yeah, it doesn't show. They don't show up on here. Sometimes the emojis show up, but nothing showed up until you just said it again. This is floral, pink, blue, red. It's got roses. It's got some green in there. Some of them have some orange color to them. Purples. Really beautiful set. Only $10. Steal, y'all. That's a steal. 20 by 18. Approximately 5 of them for $10. KV47. KV46 has sold. Thank you so much. KV47 is still available. Pink glass lampwork beads. All right. I think I'm finally caught up to Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you got for me now?
I've got Goth.
Goth. Let's see. That is $22. Get it out of its little baggie. Goth. $22. I think this is bronze over sterling. Is that right?
Just bronze.
Just bronze. Pure bronze.
That'd be dumb if you did bronze over
Oh,
sterling.
bronze over... I was thinking gold over sterling. This is just bronze. Yeah, vermeil.
No.
KV48, $22.
I mean, nothing's dumb, but you don't put the less expensive metal on top of the more expensive metal.
Right. KV48, $22. Somebody wanted Goth. There's
and these ones
the
we
Raven.
can't get anymore for that price.
No, these are all done by the weight of the metal.
Well, the price went up. Tariffs.
Tariffs.
I got an email from them and they said they were going up.
Oh boy. So this is probably the lowest price we'll ever be able to offer this at again.
Metal price has gone up.
Metal price has gone up. Tariffs are going up. KV48, $22 for this charm of the Raven in the graveyard scene, sitting
Somebody
in the
asked for
tree.
Raven yesterday.
Yeah, it's got ravens. It's got the graveyard. It's got the goth feel. Dominion likes that. It's a good one, right? KV48. 47 and 48 are still available. KV49. KV49. Let's see. We've got some... we've got some Medusa heads. Who doesn't love them some Medusa? Medusas in bronze. These are, let me see here, $16 each. Again, the lowest price we'll ever see on these again. KV.
Yeah, things rarely go down when they go up.
Yeah. As COVID pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
KV48 has sold. That's the graveyard scene. Thank you so much. Whoa, come on, get in focus. This is the Medusa head in bronze. And it is a single-sided pendant. It's flat on the other side. Beautiful Medusa head. This is approximately about 18 millimeters. We have 3 of these available, $16 each, 3 of them available. Sometimes, who doesn't want to turn someone to stone sometimes, right?
You know, they had a thing called the Medusa Circle in World War II, where they gathered on the beaches to keep the Nazis away.
I did not know that.
It's called the Medusa Circle.
The Medusa
Here's a
Circle.
glass necklace.
Ooh, Mary Jane's gonna like that.
She's still here.
I think, yeah, she just said love that on the I think that the goth one. We've sold one of these 49s. Thank you so much. We've got 2 of them still left. Let's see. How much you want to do this necklace for?
How much do we do the necklace for?
I think this one was 24, I believe, the long one.
We can do it at 14.
KV50, $14. Is this glass bead necklace, vintage. This has the same kind of connector, Mary Jane, that yours has, your pink one, with this glass bead in the box clasp. This is a shorty necklace coming in at 16 inches. It's like a choker. KV50, only $14. Vintage glass necklace. You asked for it, Andrew found you another. We've sold another KV49, the Medusa. Thank you so much. We've got 1 Medusa head left. 1 Medusa head left. KV51 coming up. KV51. What do we got here? Oh, the Ravens. $16 on these again. Bronze. There are 1, 2, I guess 2 of these only available. KV51. Let me get them out here. Again, lowest price we're going to ever have on these again. This is a nice big one too. KV51. Come on, camera. There we go. Is this very detailed raven in bronze. Look at the detailing on that. $16, 2 of them available.
Okay, got globe.
KV50 has sold. We sold the last of the KV49s. Thank you so much. Those are the Medusa heads. KV51, we've got 2 of these ravens, and these are approximately 18 millimeters by 26 millimeters. Any more requests, everybody? We've just hit 51, so we got to keep going, you know. We've sold 1 of the 51s so far. Thank you so much. Boy, this bronze stuff. You got more bronze stuff? Everybody knows these prices are the best you're going to get on these for quite some time. Well, probably forever.
Sometimes it doesn't even exist.
Right.
They're exited out. Oh, we got a thing for tin cut.
Tin cut, yes. Did you find some? Maybe.
I'm not 100% if this is.
We just sold the other 51. Thank you so much. Those are now sold out.
Get a triangle. You got a triangle?
I got a triangle right here.
Who else? We got any more?
Any more requests, anybody? Sending in those requests? How's everybody doing out there? We've got 19 people at least still watching. Thank you so much. So these are possibly tin cut. bicones, kind of.
They're kind of like tin cut saucers.
Tin cut saucers, sharp rondelles.
There you go.
It's a sharp rondelle. Yeah. So you're doing the whole batch of them?
I could do it for $3.
$3. Possibly tin cut. Not 100% sure.
They're sharp. So
But they are sharp, for sure.
that's not the best example of tin cut. The best is when it's like then they put the color, and then it's like a leaded color, and then they're like.
This is KV52. $3 only for this grouping.
Get some kind of glass.
Of some kind of sharp glass. It's not too sharp. It's just like a sharp rondelle.
So what else this has? Faces, doll heads. I think
globes.
Globes.
Vaseline glass.
Oh. Like the glowing one?
The glowing Vaseline glass, probably.
Because I have, they're called
52 just sold. Thank you so much.
There's some.
And it says even if those aren't true tin cut, they're still very pretty.
All right. More
requests. Oh, Mary Jane got to have some sleep to be up super early. We'll rewatch at work. Blessed night, everyone. Good night, Mary Jane. Hopefully you have a great night's sleep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So much.
Susie says tourmaline. Love vintage crystal. Do. Oh, Andrew went right to it. He says, you ask, and it is given. KV53. Get my card ready.
This isn't a full strand, so.
How much?
A full strand. How much do we usually sell that for?
I think they were 24. The other night we did full
These ones are a
strands.
little bit smaller.
This is about a 10-inch strand. It's almost 12-inch. They come in usually 12 to 13 inches.
What do you want? You can do.
Let's do 18.
Is that good?
Huh?
Is that good?
Is that good? I think that's good. 18.
We'll see if that sells.
I know. 18.
Or do you want different tourmaline?
Tourmaline microfaceted rounds, 2.5 millimeters. This is a shorter strand. This is about a 9.5-inch strand. $18 only. Down from 24, which we were doing on like the 13-inch strands. Any Andrew Thornton pendants?
Of course.
Yes
Who's
to the glow. That was Susie.
Which one?
Wyatt.
What kind you want?
Pearls, says Susie. Yes to the glowing, says Susan. The glowing Vaseline glass. Sea glass, says Susie. KV53, $18. Look at that sparkle.
Catch.
How much for that? We just had little bags of those, I think. Huh? I forget what we charged for those. We did like 3 bags of them. I just packed some up the other day. Size in the tourmaline, Susie, is 2.5, 2.4 millimeter. 2.4 millimeter, KV53, $18. Oh, what the heck? Let's do $16. How about that? $16. Last and best offer, KV53. 2.5 millimeter tourmaline. Last and best offer, KV53. Vaseline glass. This is a tiny strand. KV54. Let's do $1. $1. Vaseline glass. Where's my... Where are you? It was right here.
We got any more requests?
More requests. There's that Vaseline glass. There you go, KV54. Susan says that tourmaline is too small.
You want bigger?
Says my eyes are really bad these days. Can't see the holes in the tiny beads.
You just have to say bigger.
Just say bigger. Ask Andrew. He'll find you bigger ones.
Maybe.
Maybe. No promises.
We'll see what the room provides.
Right.
Somebody said they wanted Hill Tribe Silver.
Yes, someone did say Hill Tribe Silver. All right, Andrew Thornton pendants. Somebody asked. You're going to get KV55. These are $8, down from what we normally do, $12 nowadays. Is this one, this confetti. KV55. That was the old one. And $8. This one is approximately 37.5 millimeters. KV55. And let's see here.
All right, what else?
Let's see. Susan says, same here, Susie. Almost have to go by touch with small beads, but it's not foolproof. What is that? All Hill Tribe? Oh my goodness! Andrew hit the Hill Tribe lotto over here.
And when people said that they want lamp work, I got a tray here. She went to sleep.
She went to sleep. We can do that on the next show. How much for this Hill Tribe? I don't know how much is normally. This one.
Did you do them my pendants?
Huh?
Did you finish up all my pendants?
No, you want to do those first?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. This one.
More suggestions.
More suggestions.
What do y'all want?
Oh, Kimberly stepped away for dinner. We were wondering if you were still here. We asked about you earlier. Stepped away for dinner already on 55. Yeah, Andrew sped us up. He's doing down and dirty discounts. KV56 are these pendants by Andrew, these octopus pendants. And these are $8 only, 2 of them available. 2 of them available. KV56. Somebody asked for Andrew pendants, so we are giving you Andrew pendants. KV57. This was 75. We'll take it down to 55 for y'all tonight. Andrew wrote on there. Da, da, da. Oops. Come on. All right, you can see this was truly originally $75. This is an enamel pendant. Lena says those are super cute. Nice faux raku. It does kind of look like faux raku, right? Those octopus ones. This is KV57, was $75. This is Andrew's enameled owl pendant, and it is now $55 for you all. We've sold one of the octopuses. Thank you, KV56. There's still one available. Kimberly says, so what did you show I may have missed out on? Lots. All kinds of things. We had Cracker Jack charms. We had smushed pennies. We had bronze components. KV57, $55. Only one of these pendants available. Hand done enamel by Andrew. And that's Graffito technique. All right. KV58. $28 for these luster pendants. These are the luster pendant prototypes. Anne says, OMG people, I got my red enamel pendant. It is so great in person. Thank you. Thank you so much. KV58 are these luster. This is the luster pendant in the prototype purple labyrinth. $28 only. One of these available. And let me show you here. We have KV59, $28. We have a few more luster pendants to show you that Andrew created. And KV60, all the labyrinth design. I love the labyrinth design. This is in the Cherokee purple, like the tomato. And then we have this one in the, I think this was the French lilac. So all kind of purpley-ish colors. This one shows up blue on camera. In person, it's a light purple. But on camera, every time you photograph it, it's a light blue. You're probably seeing it as a light blue right now. So there's this one. There's this one, which changes colors from like a red to a purplish color, blue color. It's a Cherokee purple. And then this is the deep purple color. KV58, 59, and 60. Andrew Thornton pendants. And that's the last of the Andrew Thornton pendants for right now. Somebody said pearls, tourmaline, bigger tourmaline. We have any other requests out there? Any other requests? More of the Vaseline glass, sea glass. They love the vintage crystal. All right.
Did somebody say crystal ball?
Crystal ball. I don't know. Did anyone say crystal ball?
I thought somebody said crystal ball.
I feel like that was a thing. KV61.
Is Charlie still out there?
I don't know. Charlie, are you out there? Charlie, can you hear me? Okay, now I'm up to some of this Hill Tribe silver. Wow, we did this one at 24. Let's do it. We'll take it down to 20. Take it down to 20. We've run this one once before. We'll see. Hill Tribe silver. This is Hill Tribe silver flower pendant. Beautiful little pendant. I'm going to move this back down again because our screen keeps flashing. And this is about 24 millimeter flower. Someone did say crystal ball, and now I'm singing that song. I don't know the song. Do I know the song? Let's see here. Now this other hill tribe, Andrew, this is all your stuff from your stash. How much for the cones?
I could do them for 8 apiece.
Okay. KV62. 8 each. 2 of them available. Are these cones, Hill Tribe silver cones, $8 each, 2 of them available. KV63. We did the little slightly larger flower here for 20. What do you want to do on this one? A little bit. Okay. We'll do it for 18, a little bit less. It's a little bit smaller and a little different design. I kind of like this design. The petals are pointier. It does have a bale there. Hill Tribe silver there. KV63. So KV61, 62, and 63. Yep. I asked for one, said Charlie, the crystal ball. I'm eating popcorn to stay awake now.
Sounds good.
I know. We've got some popcorn. We've got the kettle style popcorn. I like the kettle corn. All right. I'm going to move these away. KV 61, 62, and 63. Well, let me give you measurements on these cones. I didn't do that. These are about 31 millimeters by 15 and a half. And this little flower is around, I'm going to say 21. Come on. Yeah, about 21 millimeters. That's the Hill Tribe silver. $62. Any other requests out there? Any other requests? Sticks. Oh, no, that was the the song I believe that Lennis was singing from Sticks. I do not know much Sticks. Sticks from the yard. How much for these, Andrew? I don't even know what these are. These are cool pendants. These will make great earrings.
I can do those for 16 each.
16 each. KV.
And those are the granulation.
That's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
So the granulation, all these added on there, one by one.
Crystal ball.
Crystal ball. And these are, they have a hole this way, so they would hang like this.
Somebody asked for lapis. Here's lapis.
Ooh. And there are 2 of these, KV64, $16 each, 2 of them available. These are super cool. I'm interested in these. These will make excellent earrings.
Mm-hmm. Put a little bit of chain.
Little chain, little triangle of chain, done. Super cool. They're about 18 millimeters by 13 millimeters. We've sold one of 61. That was the larger flower. Thank you so much.
Hey, do you got the black light over there?
I do. I don't want to throw that. Knock you in the head. It's heavy.
Okay, I'm going dark for a second.
It barely changed on camera, huh? The light that we have. Yeah, you're okay. 64. These are super cool. And how much for this toggle? Granulated toggle. KV65. You want to do 16 on the toggle?
I can.
Or you want to do, you have to do more on that one?
I think I have to do 18.
18? Okay. 18 on the toggle. This is Hill Tribe toggle with the granulated. Look at those little grains on there, all placed and soldered down. $18 for the toggle. One toggle available. The toggle ring is approximately 17 millimeters. KV65 Hill Tribe Silver toggle. And that is the Hill Tribe Silver that Andrew has given me tonight. So that is all of that for now. Charlie says Instagram is somehow faster than YouTube. Huh. That's unusual. But hey, there you go. It depends on where you watch, what you see first. And how much for this lapis pendant?
Do you think?
Wait. That's
Or
because this is silver, right? Or
I
silver and brass?
think so. It's old Indian.
Old Indian. Or what were you gonna say?
That's good.
Okay, 54. KV66. This is a beautiful old pendant. We've just sold, oh no, that was 61 we had sold. That's the last thing we've sold so far. KV66 is this beautiful, you said Indian, right?
Look at this under the light.
Ooh. I didn't know those glowed.
Yeah, me neither. They're cool. Oh, what's the slug?
KV66, $54. Lapis lazuli pendant. And I'm going to do this in inches because it's big. It's about 2.5 inches by about 1 3/4 inches. That is really special. Look at the detail and the metalwork on that. Beautiful piece of lapis in there. KV66, one only. That's one of those you only ever see one of those. $54. If anybody wants that, it's a good deal. KV67. How much you want for the boy? The crystal ball.
$10.
$10 for the crystal ball. Coming up. Crystal ball KV67. $10. One of those available. And this is approximately 1.5 inches by about 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inches. Crystal ball pendant KV67. All right. KV68. those just die?
It was just working.
Did these all glow?
What fell down?
I
The
picked it up.
lens?
No, one of these.
Let me see it.
How much you want to do on these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. Do $8 on this. The crystal ball has sold. Thank you so much. Just lost our black light. Andrew's trying to make it work again.
Hey, did you hear they're making Crackle Magic 2?
Are they?
It's gonna come out near my birthday.
Oh, that's nice. That's your one of your
I don't
favorites.
think it's gonna work.
Okay, so
Because the thing broke.
what broke?
Inside, there's a little spring. Somehow it came loose.
Oh no.
And I think it needs to be soldered.
Oh boy. All right.
See
So how much? Oh. Yikes. That's weird. Not even opened it. How much you want to do on these?
But it looks like it melted. Look.
Got two.
Which one?
These ones. There's 7 of them.
You can name it.
Do them for $8.
They're antique.
It's like a strand. Antique check. And Andrew verified these glow before before it gave up.
Oh, they look so cool under the black. I think I have one in my bag.
Okay.
I don't know if I have the same kind though.
Well, we can see if it works. KV69. These are $8 each. I know that. Let's see how many there are of these. 1. This is it here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 6 of those. These all glow under the black light. Andrew confirmed before the black light died. He's going to go see if he has his other black light. May not be the same spectrum of light, but he's going to check on that. And then KV70. KV70. This is some big check glass. This is a $12 strand. And Andrew had this glowing as well before. So you're looking for that glowing check glass. Glowing check glass KV68, KV69, and KV70. Oh, we found one.
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, who knew those glowed?
The ones in the middle are Japanese.
Oh, these are Japanese. Japanese. And then...
Look how pretty the Japanese ones are.
They are really pretty. We had purpley ones like this too. I don't know if they glow or not. No, he checked. Look at those. So all of those Vaseline glass, glowing, glowing, glowing. I had no idea that these ones glowed. That's so cool. I just love the shape of them. So 68, 69, and 70. And is that it for tonight? Or are we doing more, Andrew?
No, I'm on a roll.
You are on a roll.
But I don't know.
But we've got a lot to do, too.
It's more fun to hang out with y'all.
I know. It's nice to procrastinate with you all.
Correct.
They're like fire, says Kimberly. I know. Those 68, they have that orange glow. Nobody wants them, though. Nobody wants them.
Any last minute request?
No last minute requests so far. Anybody else got any last minute requests before we shut it down? Charlie says, my email wouldn't let me send. I guess the crystal ball wasn't meant for me. No, somebody grabbed it up. Somebody grabbed it up.
I've got more. We have real crystal balls at the store.
Someone just tried to grab 67 again. Sorry, it is claimed. But 68, 69, and 70 are not. Neither is 66. Neither is 65, 64, 63, or 62. All the Hill Tribe silver, pretty much, except for the first one. Anything else, everybody? Any other requests? Any other requests?
Doing one last kind of dig.
One last dig to see what we've got. See what special things you can find. He's moved all around this room. He's been to like all areas of the room, searching through piles for you all tonight.
Sounds impressive, but really, alright, what else y'all want? Last minute requests.
Last minute requests. Lockets, says Charlie.
They're at the cottage.
Lennis says if Charlie wants it, she can. She asked for it. Sorry, Lennis, but you didn't get it. You didn't get it. I can't hand it off.
Which one y'all want?
Lockets are at the cottage. We're at KV70 with the glowing Vaseline glass and Czech glass and Japanese glass.
Anybody else?
Anybody else? Anybody else? Any other requests? Any other requests? Anything at all? Anything more?
You sound like you're done. Are you done?
I can keep going, but I know we just have a lot to do.
I have these little things. I don't know if y'all want that, since you said you didn't sell any
Of the what?
the Hill Tribe stuff.
Yeah, the Hill Tribe. I mean, we can do more if you want. Do more of the Hill Tribe, but no.
If it didn't sell, I'm not going to keep adding.
Right.
Anyway, what else y'all want?
What else do y'all want?
Maybe 5 more things.
5 more things. 5 more things. Go to 75.
Arrive Alive 75.
Arrive Alive 75.
Any left?
Charlie says, I assume it wasn't for me if I don't get something, but thank you.
You never know.
You never know, right? What else? Anything last minute? 5 last minute requests.
Maybe.
Maybe. Anybody? Nobody's given us anything. Everybody done? Everybody ready?
Sleep.
They're asleep. Pine cones and animals, says Charlie.
Pine cones.
Pine cones? Used to have some. Didn't you have Hill Tribe pine cones at one point?
No,
Or they were silver?
Silver. Those ones, I don't know what those are.
I think we sold them.
No, we don't. Maybe.
Maybe.
Animals.
He's thinking, percolating in there.
My neck.
I know, my neck too. I'm getting a headache.
Get up without knocking everything down.
It's not easy in here. Real copper findings, asked Linus.
Like, what do you mean? Like these?
Like those? Or are you looking for like those?
That's copper.
That's real copper, brushed copper. Oh, it's falling off the strand. Oh no! One fell off. We have these. You like those? Yes, no? Or are you looking for other things?
Everything's sticking to me.
It likes
like a
you.
cat.
It likes you.
It on my foot.
Anybody interested in these brushed copper saucers? Yes, no? Just magically had copper right there. I know, right? How about that? Now I'm manifesting too. Right here within reach.
Oh, you wanted circus?
Circus? You got more circus?
Of course.
Oh, Lennis is like toggles, components.
Toggles.
Copper toggles.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe. I'll look around for y'all. Anybody else have any requests before we go tonight? The requests have slowed. Anybody have any plans for this weekend? We know we do. If you didn't, I'll take this moment if you just came in a little bit ago. We do have an online store sale right now. It is a Mother's Day sale. You can save 25% off pretty much everything in our online store except the Bead Happy boxes that we just released yesterday. But you can save 25% off everything else by using discount code Mother's Day. So that is available through Monday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. That's in the online store only. Our physical store will be closed for the next 2 weekends. So this weekend and next weekend we will be away. So our physical store in Johnstown will be closed. So if you're planning on stopping on by, please wait until the following weekend. We also released the Bead Happy boxes. These are small priority mail boxes chock full of good things with a summer kind of vibe to them. And they are $75 in the online store right now. They are a limited edition, limited quantity item. And we will ship those about a week after we get back. We're getting back around the 19th. So the following week, those should start shipping out. They are on pre-sale right now. You can get those and help us on our trip. And they are available at allegorygallery.com. Charlie's planning to possibly go visit some friends in Cleveland. Nice. Charlie says, I finally woke up and it's time to go. Let's see here. Anne says, I dreamed a necklace last night as I was falling asleep. I'm going to make it this weekend. If it turns out, I'll post it. All the beads are AG. That's awesome.
You're manifesting.
Manifesting creations. Those are the best kind of creations. I can't wait to see. Oh, Andrew found something. Maybe. Whoop.
I can't find the cutters.
Oh, you just had them yesterday. Oh my. So we got one more coming. KV71. Charlie's always driving all around Cleveland. That has to be quite a ways, right? Where's that closer? I always forget where Cleveland is. What is this? Circus.
It's a bear dancing on a ball.
A bear dancing on a ball. How much is this?
I can do it for 14.
14. That's really cool. KV71. Bear dancing on a ball in metal. I like how they put this together. KV71, $14. And this is approximately 32 millimeters by 12. Super cute, says Kimberly. Isn't it cute?
Oh.
KV71. Charlie says, I think 2 hours. Closer to me than Johnstown. So Cleveland must be at the bottom of Ohio, right?
No, it's at the top.
It's at the top?
Where Sheila lives.
Oh, so how is that closer?
Because Charlie lives in West Virginia.
So it's just straight up instead of over?
Mm-hmm.
Closer than Johnstown? Huh.
It's better to come to Johnstown.
Better to come. When we're there.
No, don't go when we're not there. Sorry, Mandy.
Sorry, Mandy.
What she need to see you for?
All right. Anything else? Oh, we just sold 71, the dancing bear.
What else? Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, we sold 71 again. Sorry, we've only got one. We've only got one. Anybody else? Any other requests? Andrew's still trying to fulfill requests, and you know he hates to leave off on an odd number like 71.
Oh, no.
He did it to himself now. Now we got to get to at least 75. Charlie says, oh, wait, maybe it's the same. Depends on how far I go into the city. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Vintage trinkets, says Charlie. Vintage trinkets. Here you go. How much are those?
I can do them. They're gold plated. I could probably do it maybe 12 a piece.
12 each. 2 of them available. We won't make you buy both, but you might want both for earrings. These are gold plated, jointed mermaid charms. These are vintage, right? Of course. Super cute. Gold-plated vintage mermaid charms. 2 of them available. Overall length is approximately 43 millimeters, and width is about 12. Any fruit? Asks Linus.
Maybe. What kind of fruit you want?
Any particular fruit, Linus? KV72, $12 each. 2 of them available. These are the gold-plated mermaids for Mermay. Right? Gold-plated mermaids, jointed vintage charms or pendants. KV72. Charlie says, dang, those are good. I like that they move. Right?
I think they're fun.
Lena says, I missed the watermelon beads and I was sad. That happens.
Here's some more gold plated. This thick gold.
How much for those?
I could do one for 6 a piece.
So for both fine? Huh?
Yeah.
$6 each. So let's do it this way.
You want a fruit? What kind of fruit?
I don't know. She's wishing on those watermelon beads.
Best not to think about it.
Best not to think about it. They were the wood slices, so cute.
Oh, spin one in leaves.
KV74. 6 each. And there are 4 of these. These are thick gold-plated vintage charms. And that would be KV75. How much for that strand? Oh, that's a nice strand. Think 6.
No, 5.
5. Okay, so let me show you these first. These are the gold. Gold. These are sand dollars, right? Sand dollars. Sand dollar. Gold plated, thick gold plated.
Nice matte.
Yeah, it's that matte gold, and they are $6 each. And then these are these beautiful thick matte gold plated fish charms, $6 each. Anne's asking for small, like 4mm gold plated gold ball spacers.
So just like round metal.
Gold plated round balls, 4mm. Spades, like the card suit, says Charlie.
Spades. Round ball, 4mm. Gold.
All right. The gold plated. These are cute. See, for anybody who wanted the sea stuff, did you get the day at the beach kit? Add
Like
these to
this?
that. You're looking for like these. Let's see what size these are. Are these 4s? These are about 3mm. But like those.
They're 24K gold plated.
24K gold plated. Those would be 3mm.
This is
How much?
6.
6. Let me see here. I didn't even do 75. So this is 75. KV 76. We can do $6 on those. Yes, 3mm is fine. KV 76, $6 for the baggie of, she said 3mm is fine. So there's those. Susan says, I missed the whole show. I've had it running in the background, but made a fused glass pendant and worked on a collage. You're going to have to do the replay. It's a long replay, but check it out. Huh? This is very productive, right? KV75, $5 for these check glass leaves. These are vintage check glass leaves. And these are 11mm by approximately 6.5. These are really pretty color. 76 has sold. That's this one. Thank you so much. You went to 76 now. You got now you got to get to 80.
All right. What do you want?
You better just.
So what did Charlie say?
I keep snacking at night, so now I'm chewing gum, so I stop. Spades.
Oh, spades.
Spades. If no aeronite, how about vintage rose color crystals? Says Lennis.
Rose. Vintage rose. It's called vintage rose. I do have that. I don't know if I have it fully accessible. Violet, indicolite, tanzanite, aqua, silk, Montana, Capri, light peach, olivine, cyan.
Any of those colors sound good? Susan says, I have to let my stress out. Somehow my cat is finally a little better tonight. Oh, good. That's good news. Good news. Glad to hear that. You know, that's so hard when they're not feeling well. They can't tell you what's wrong.
Oh, I found some more of these crystal points.
I don't think we sold through these ones. Are they the same?
I don't know. I don't have this color. Right, at least right here.
Yeah, Lennis says the vintage rose is light pink with a beige tint. He does not have it. He says, I know. He does not have it here.
I don't know. This isn't it. Is that?
Any other requests while he's looking for the vintage rose? Any other requests?
Is the glass person still here?
I think that was Susan Surreal, I think, asked for Goth. I don't know. Are you still here, Susan?
Catch.
How much for that?
$2.
KV77. $1. I don't know if that. I think that was.
You know, I got into a fight with an editor once at Interweave because so they, for a long time, you weren't allowed to put like vintage stuff in your projects because you can't buy it.
Can't buy it. Yeah, they can't.
And people are like, oh, if you put something that they can't buy, they're gonna complain their asses off. And it's true. But I had this necklace and I had all this vintage rose, and they kept like going after me. But I said, it's not vintage. This is the name of the color, vintage rose. That's the color's name. You can go ask Harmon, and they're like, oh, eventually.
Finally got it.
But we went back and forth several times. I was like, you're not understanding the words coming out of my mouth.
Charlie asked, a telescope pendant? A compass?
No.
This
I
is...
have that at the cottage when it's on it. Oh, you wanted a fruit?
Did you just happen to find fruit now?
Correct.
Okay, this is KV77. This is a cabochon. Gothy. KV78. How much for that?
I can do. Ooh,
Oranges.
not orange.
What is it?
This strawberry.
Okay,
Orange
an
strawberry.
orange strawberry. Orange strawberry.
I can do them. Like 25 cents a bead. So maybe
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About $7. Do it $6.
Okay.
$6. Kimberly says strawberry. Yeah, I just going by the color because the color is definitely an orange, but it's an orange.
It's a reddish orange.
It's a reddish orange. And KV78 has sold. Thank you so much. So has 77. Thank you so much.
Oh, did somebody say they wanted bear fetishes?
The Zuni Bears.
I don't have. I have a hand carved by Native American.
Oh, that's nice.
There's more authentic. Oh, these aren't drones.
Oh,
You don't get. I keep.
you keep. Charlie says eat the beads.
No.
Don't eat the beads.
That's how you have tummy problems.
Major tummy problems.
That's called shitting blood.
Don't do that. Please, don't do that.
No, thank you.
No, thank you is right.
Oh, somebody said they wanted birds. I keep
He keeps finding things, but he's not selling them to y'all.
I found lots of stuff to sell.
You did. 78 lots so far.
Alright. More requests.
More requests. Anybody? Anybody got a request? Anybody got something they want to find? What do y'all want? Give us a request. See if Andrew can find it.
A bear.
Yeah.
I think maybe you have a wire over there just to see if the hole's open.
Okay. I've got something here probably I can use. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, how much is that?
$6.
$6. Hand carved stone fetish bear. Hand carved stone fetish bear. That's like that's got that bear coat on it. More fruit, says Lennis. Bueller, says Ann. KV79, $6. Hole goes top to bottom. Through there. Hand carved stone fetish bear. And this is approximately 27.5 millimeters by 20.5. Stone fetish hand carved bear. KV 79.
Oh, somebody wanted shell birds?
Charlie says, LOL, I like the little I keep. 79 has sold the stone fetish bear. Thank you so much. KV 80. Would you ask? Little birds? Little birdies? Tweet, tweet. Rockin' robins?
Somebody asked for shell birds.
That's very specific. And yet,
there you go.
He found them. Shell birds.
I have bone ones. I think that's bone.
These are shell birds, carved, hand carved. How much are these?
$2.
$2 for 10 of them. KV80. Hand carved birds out of shell drilled through the center. Super cute. KV80. Kimberly says super cute. Right?
Those are the Zuni fetish ones.
Zuni fetish birds, hand carved in shell. 10 birds for $2.
I have them in
KV.
bone too, but they look the same. Do you want that or no? In bone? See, they look kind of similar. So that's problematic.
Charlie says, ooh, we're at 80. Said more cats.
What?
Okay, no, so far no takers on 80.
Oh, wow. That's surprising.
I know. Maybe they're just catching up. Because those usually sell. We've had them before. Not these. I think we had the bone ones. I think we showed once before. KV80.
Alright.
Oh, we sold one of the KV80s. There are some multiples available. If you want any of those. Multiples.
The copper toggles.
Copper toggles. Yes, not copper plated. Pure copper, Lennis said.
I don't know about that. I'm sure I've got it. I just have to find that.
Yeah.
But they are hidden.
Yeah. All right.
And sometimes things take a while to
Yeah.
surface.
They do sometimes. They do. I'm surprised you found a lot tonight. A lot of requests have been found
I was
tonight.
trying to do good.
You did
I
great.
wanted people to be happy in their heart.
I think people are very happy so far.
Supported.
Feel supported and loved.
By me and my findings.
Feel all the good things, all the good feelings.
I have a snowflake pinned by me.
You're going to go into 81?
I don't know. I'm done.
You're done? All right, let's... Are you done? There's 11 people hanging on here.
I don't think they're on anymore. We're not going to be on tomorrow.
We are not going to be on tomorrow. Everybody's going to miss us tomorrow, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. They'll be like, oh, thank goodness I don't have to watch them tomorrow. Anne says, I am happy in my heart.
Okay.
Good. Good. Time to get a lottery ticket, says Charlie.
Time to go to Sheets.
Time to go to Sheets.
Again for the 56th time.
Yes. It's going to be a Sheets night, I think.
I just want to relax.
You can't. You got to pack. You don't want to do it. We got to pack. I got to go to the cottage and pack up all the shipping stuff.
I got to go to the cottage and pack up the stuff for the class.
Stuff for the class.
So I trump you on that.
Yeah.
That's more pain than that.
Yeah, but I'll probably be there with you, so.
I'll probably get recruited into that.
Unless that's during my bedtime.
Which is coming up.
Which is coming up very quickly because I have to do the first shift driving. Bring out the weird, says Lennis.
The weird.
You got weird? You got anything really weird?
Did I find you?
5 really weird things?
5 really.
Did you just find Aeronite?
Maybe. Can't remember what this color is. It's one with a coating. This is, I don't think this is it. But it could be. See, that's the thing. Sometimes when they put the coating on it, I can't tell.
Is that Aeronite?
No.
No?
It's more green.
I don't know.
What color is that then? Oh! You better pick that business up.
I only lost one.
Nah, there's one behind it.
Right there.
I saw them fly.
Right there. One went here and one went down there.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
Don't get in trouble.
I'm trying not to, but I wanted to open them so people can see.
The true beauty.
The true beauty.
Like the weirdest thing I have. I got some pretty weird stuff.
I don't know if your weird is here, though.
You don't know that.
No, I don't know that. I don't know that.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, he says. That's what he tells me all the time. Don't worry about it, William. Looks like Black Diamond AB, says Kimberly. Black Diamond AB. Huh? You found the whole thing of copper.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is.
There's this. He doesn't know what it is.
Probably for good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, what else we got?
Look at all those copper beads.
That's it. I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
You run out of steam? It's fine.
Lay in the dark for a minute.
Huh?
Lay in the dark for a minute.
Lay in the dark for a minute?
Catch my breath.
And then get up and do it some more. All right, everybody. I guess we're done for tonight. Kimberly says, oh, yeah, we got to do our Duolingo. Kimberly says, oh, my goodness, the copper. I know, right? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? He's going to tease y'all with the copper.
Tease this.
Huh? Tease this. These are these carved stone flowers. Lena says, I like the weird thing. This. This? You are not going to sell that.
Why not? That's pretty weird.
That is pretty weird. You see this?
How many things you got of that? Did you show it? You're showing it good?
It says, God protect.
Yeah, they do.
And it is a little knife in the crucifix.
Yeah,
Kimberly says, oh, wow, I'm in love. With what, Kimberly?
the knife.
With the knife? With the flowers? With the weird thing?
Yeah, this is pretty weird. I don't know. It's not based in Mike, is it?
Huh?
LOL.
LOL, that's not our thing.
Here, give it.
Carved flowers would make great clasps, says Lennis.
Yeah, damn. Gosh, you got this weird. Showing so weird. Pretty. I guess that's not that weird.
For vampires, says Charlie.
Somebody.
Says, haha, I love that. Are you selling any of this if anybody wants it?
Maybe. If people are really interested, I can partner there.
Lennis liked, I think it was this, right, Lennis? This weird thing? This?
You can just have that.
Okay. Lennis, that's yours. If that's what you meant, Lennis, let me know. If that's not what you meant, let me know. I'm putting your name on it. Anybody interested in anything in specific that Andrew has shown? Kimberly says, if Andrew wants to get rid of those copper beads, price them. I'm in the cut-out lantern bead. I am in the cut-out lantern beads gorge. And I'm in love with the flowers. So how much for the flowers?
The flowers, how much is that? Maybe 14.
14 for the flowers. Let me make a listing. KV 81. We've gone to 81 now. 14 for the flowers. If you'd like those, KV 81. Julie just got home. Anything left? Lots left, Julie. Also, is the copper up? Says Lennis. They want you to price that copper. Kimberly wants to be in on the copper. Lennis wants to be in on the copper.
Some of it's mixed. Some of it's plated.
Kimberly says, I love the ones that are like cages. And the lantern beads. Oh, that's, she said I missed the word. I am in. Okay. The cutout lantern beads are gorge. So this is KV81. If anybody wants the flowers, one strand available.
You're not sure you want this?
Why, you don't want to sell it now?
I kind of like them.
Okay, he doesn't want to sell them
Maybe.
now.
What would you price that one?
I don't know. Those are all copper.
They're very vintage.
Very vintage. That'd be a hard pricing.
Do you have a bag up there for this?
Put them in 2 bags, mix and match.
Yeah, I'm not picking.
Yeah, not picking out. You get the mix and match.
So it's kind of picking by itself. It's falling in the hole. Yeah, this is unusual.
Thing. How much for that?
$2.
Okay, let's do. Because now we did KV81. We may as well keep going. KV82. $2 for this crucifix in this light blue. It is probably plastic, but it's lined in metal. It's got the metal surround on it. And then these are, there's that. And then there's that. Julie says that cross is cool. This one, this is actually a knife, Julie. Andrew hasn't parted with, no one said they wanted that yet. This cross is, this rosary is $2. KV82. Andrew's been giving away stuff tonight.
There's a lot of stuff left though.
There's a good bit left. So it's definitely worth a rewatch. If you like good prices. Andrew's been clearing house tonight. Julie says, OMG, is it for sale? Is the knife? What?
$5.
Are you serious?
Sure.
Oh my goodness. Andrew is doing the knife for $5. KV83. You're not going to find that probably ever again.
On your invoice will be novelty.
Novelty. It says God protect on the back too.
If you get in trouble for a crime.
There they're saying, are you selling the crucifix knife? There it is, everybody. KV83. First come, first serve. I can't believe he put it up for $5. There's multiple people, I think, who want this one, especially at that price. KV83. First come, first serve in the email. All right. Heck of a steal, says Kimberly, right? Andrew's clearing house tonight. KV84. How much for these bags? Did you decide?
I didn't decide.
Okay.
That one?
I was going to double that per bag, so whatever you want to do. Because that's like probably a strand.
That's probably more than one strand.
Yeah.
I could probably do $10.
$10 each. 2 bags available. Mix and match copper components. Some may be copper plated. Some are real copper. You get one of the bags, and we mix and match them good for y'all. 2 bags available. KV84. KV84. Multiple requests on that knife. Multiple requests on the knife.
Are we going to become a knife seller now?
I know, right? At $5, you might. You can keep doing that. KV84. $10 a bag. 2 bags available.
I don't think you could even find it again.
What?
That knife.
No, that's why people wanted it.
You know?
One of the 84s has sold. Thank you so much. The other 84 has sold. Thank you so much. Now you got to do at least one more, Andrew.
What do y'all want for the last one?
Last one. What do y'all want? Give them something weird. They're liking the weird stuff. All the weird stuff is selling.
Name something weird.
Name something weird. Name something weird.
I have weird stuff. Something, but I don't know. What do y'all want? You can just name whatever weird thing you want.
What else? We've got only 4 people watching.
What happened?
I don't know. Well, we've got 2 on Instagram. We've got 4 over here. We dropped quick. Maybe people just zoned out. That sometimes the numbers go down sometimes if you don't interact.
Well,
Of course, it is 3.5 hours into the show. Thank you all for hanging out. If you're still hanging out with us, Andrew's doing some weird stuff now.
what do you want? You name it. I am tired of naming.
Name it, someone. Follow up to the novelty item.
A knife? Another knife?
Another knife? You got?
That.
You don't got
I
that?
do.
I was gonna say you have to have another knife around.
Of course. But I don't want to sell it.
Lena says, since we have a new pope, how about a lion?
A lion.
A lion?
A papal lion. Keep going, y'all. Keep going.
Keep going.
Because I don't know about that.
Kimberly says it's better for those in it for the long haul.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The more tired Andrew gets, the better the prices and the weirder the stuff that comes out.
What the hell is this? Here you go.
Here you
Load
go.
up your pockets.
Here you go.
I found some more chandelier components.
You have a lot of chandelier components. Horoscopes, says Charlie.
What kind?
Kimberly says, I have to watch the replay for the earlier stuff.
What is it? What else?
What else, everybody? Any other things? Any other requests?
I'm sure I got stuff. What do you think? You don't think I have stuff?
Oh, I know you have stuff. Did those flowers sell? Everybody wanted flowers? They didn't sell yet. No, they did not. KV81. The flowers did not sell.
I don't have a lion. I got a giraffe. I got a
Let me see these. What do you got?
rhinoceros.
Let me see. They might like those.
That's not for sale.
Then what are you doing?
Well, don't worry about it. Maybe that's what they're doing.
Something hilarious, says Charlie.
Oh, I have things. I don't know. Are we X-rated part of the night?
With only 5 people watching? I think yes.
Okay. I don't know though. I don't want to get banned from the internet. They have these joke tokens. Some of them are real inappropriate.
Charlie says, I like the background commentary.
Here's your lion. That's not for sale.
Oh, mercy.
Here you go. For the Pope.
No. So here's the one side. Comic coin number 6. And here's the other. These are the kind of coins Andrew has in his collection.
That's the tame one.
That's the tame one. That's the tame one. Oh boy.
You can show the tails on this.
Charlie says Andrew that's not for sale is the best.
You can show the tail side. You can't show head side.
Why?
Because one is they can let it go on Instagram. The one it probably not.
Oh, it'll probably be fine. Okay.
Just show the butt.
Here's this one. Lena says, I need it. Here's the only side Andrew's letting me show you on this one. You can assume what the other side looks like.
Oh, I have 2 of those.
Now we're up to 8 people, 9 people watching. Lena says, you were selling religious stuff and picked the name Leo. It's also on my mind work. Also, he's a naturalized Peruvian citizen.
Seems cool from what I've read.
Charlie is laughing over there. Lennis needs things. What other coins you got in there of dubious nature?
Is that another one? Is that the same one or is it different?
It's in gold instead of silver.
Matching that.
Yeah, here's the golden one of these.
I can procrastinate with no.
I was gonna say this is all so Andrew can procrastinate. I mean, we aren't going live tomorrow, so we did need to make up some funds there, but Andrew is now in procrastination stage, and I'm about to go to bed.
You have to wake up earlier. At this rate, you get up at 4 a.m.
I know. Because we got to eat. I got to pack up the packing stuff. Some of it's here. I got to pick enough for 5 shows next week.
What else? Here, give me my coins back.
I love the show and tell, says Charlie.
All right, that's good. Bye.
All right, everybody. Pop a hole in those and make it a pendant, says Kimberly.
Somebody would buy it.
I bet they would. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in all week. And again, we're going to be teaching tomorrow night in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So we will not be live. So we will catch you on the next Monday. All right. From Tennessee, probably at that point, in Memphis. So thank you all for hanging out with us. Have an amazing, amazing weekend.
What's the color?
What?
Aeronite color.
Aeronite color. Are those S word?
No.
No. He's just trying to find the color now. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Charlie says, bye, safe travels. Thank you. We appreciate it. And we'll try and show you some of our travels along the way and what we're get up to.